Hello, in 2026, are you kidding me? No. 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 I don't. And me, right? Yeah, my binu. Sam Jojo, Ekason, sir. Please, you have the floor, sir.
Before Sammy Jojo talk, it seems it's not there. Hello, everybody.
Sammy, good morning, ma.
Oh, good evening. Good afternoon, Sister Mayor.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sammy Jojo.
Sammy Jojo, go ahead, sir.
This is not the time to speak now, but in coming days, everybody will see the truth. In coming days, everybody will see the truth. And I want to say this with what I know, what I have seen. Wùmí kọ́ ló pa Mohbad o. Ṣé ń gbọ́? Wùmí kọ́ ló pa Mohbad. Wùmí ò mọ nǹkankan pa ikú Mohbad. I am saying it with the fact that I know. But these people wọ́n mú òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, but they don't want to change. They don't want to change. And the truth is this, wọ́n ò ní change. And what I will tell you guys is this, you have to continue to support Wunmi. You have to continue to stand up by her. Kò mọ nǹkankan pa ikú pa Mohbad. Kò mọ nǹkankan pa ẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mú òótọ́ tó wà ńbẹ̀. They all know the truth. They all know the truth. But I'm not going to be saying some things now. In a couple of days, I will be speaking on some things. And Mr. Rotesan too will be backing it up. Do you understand? We'll be backing it up. I am not a coward. I will not stand with lies. I will not stand with lies. That particular video they were talking about, that video, níjọ́ tí Mohbad kú gangan, gbogbo wọn mọ̀, wọ́n ní fídíò yẹn lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n lagi mọ́ lórí, wọ́n kan lẹ́sẹ̀ ni, nothing of such. And these people know. These people, they know. The only problem you will continue to have with me, that you will continue to have with me is this. I have done my diligence in exposing you people, and I will continue to expose you people. Shut up, I will continue to expose you people. Mo lè má sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ lé ní o, bó jẹ́ pé after 2 weeks o, mo tún máa wá sọ̀n kankan, because one thing is this, I don't want to use this platform to reply some people. I don't want to use I'm actually working with somebody, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to use this platform. When the time comes, everybody will see. Everybody will see. Tẹ́ ti pààrọ̀ ẹyọ kan, you need 1,000 lies to cover it up. If you need, tó bá ti pààrọ̀ ẹyọ kan, you need 1,000 lies, and they will continue to lie to manipulate things. But me, I have seen the truth. I know the truth. I was there. Mo fi ojú.
So I don't think we should continue with this thing, please.
He doesn't hear Mayor from the platform anymore.
I'm always there. I'm just in the conversation. See, I'm trying to work to chase this my heavenly goal. But some people will just not allow me to just chase my heavenly goal, JJ. Shoulder might. Shoulder might. Most of my I don't know what has happened that because I just came in. But what you did few days ago, shoulder might iwo lo shi. Adoku babalawo yen. Gbogbo èèyàn ń sọ̀rọ̀, ìwọ náà ń sọ̀rọ̀. I honestly, you people are just too much. You do too much. You are a nasty piece of shit. If no one has told you, I'm letting you know now. You were saying it the other day that you are not that.
Mayor,
You're actually a man.
hold on. This profile, Bumi, I don't think I know you here. I mean, I've not seen you on this platform. Why are you saying say your mind and be free? Say your mind and be free. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Àmọ́ yín bí báyìí. Ẹ má lọ gbé account kan wá fi wá máa sọ nǹkan míì bí báyìí. ẹ jọ̀ọ́ wọ́n ti ní ká regroup kó ní kálukú regroup ààrẹ ká mọ ibi tá a belong sí mi yọ ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ.
ẹ ṣe jàre ẹ bá kọ́kọ́
àjókù
bá mi
babaláwo
blọọkì
àṣà o.
àjókù babaláwo ní ṣebí
Bọ́lá ti
kẹfẹ
já sílẹ̀.
babaláwo ní. Ó lò sí lọmọ yẹn wọ́n máa kọ́wọ́ bọ̀yàn lẹ́nu. Imagine a daft idiot saying she's not daft.
Of
A
course she's
young
daft.
lady that wrote something on her page. It's like me doing something in my home and one idiot coming to knock on my door asking me, why are you doing that the way you're doing it in your home? Is that not ìkọjá ààyè orí kẹ̀kẹ́? Orí ẹ̀ ò pé oníkí ẹjọ́ bá mi bèrè lọ ṣọ́dá might. How did you become a single mother of 3 children? Because you are asking a stupid question saying,
Wèrè tí ẹ̀ bímọ ní ẹkọ́nọ́mì Nàìjíríà yẹn báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ bọ́
eh,
wọn? Ó tó kó
wọ́n lọ ṣe
máa
àbíkú
ní
àgbà.
TikTok.
Aláhánlẹ̀mọ́lẹ̀ ẹjọ́ kí ni different tongue tie ti tẹ̀ àti ti pork york?
Kò sí àtọ̀.
Bí ẹjọ́ ẹ mute mọ mi dupsy ẹjọ́.
Kò sí àtọ̀.
Gbogbo èèyàn máa sọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo èèyàn máa sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀yin náà máa sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? When are you going to leave these people alone? Jẹ́ kí n sọ fún ẹ gbogbo yín Ọmọ́wùnmí ló ń fún yín lóúnjẹ because you cannot open your platform and not talk about Ọmọ́wùnmí. So she's your meal ticket.
Bó ẹ jẹ́ má bínú mi Sammy, you're sorry to interject you. Ṣọ́dá Mike, kí ló mọ̀ ń pa kéèsì yìí? Kí ló mọ̀ ń pa kéèsì? Can you come and educate us? Like, what do you know about this case? As in, kí ló mọ̀ ń pẹ̀ from the beginning to where we are now? Kí ló mọ̀ ń pa kéèsì yìí? Ṣọ́dá Mike, ìgbà wo gangan ló join? Ìgbà wo gangan ló join? So believe pé you have a say or you have an opinion that overrides what has actually been on ground or what is the fact of this case. Like, talent tó bí ẹ. Ó máa rìn lọ ní shoulder might bó ṣe wà yẹn olórí burúkú olóṣè wá ń sunkún sórí social media kọ́ ba lè píkì ẹ̀ ta ló máa fẹ́.
Ṣàmọ̀ pé jossy she has been stigmatized. Ìtẹ́ bá rántí gbà tó kọ́kọ́ fi jáde yẹn, I said it that this girl has been stigmatized by pẹ̀lú oko jossy. Ẹ pé kò pé 2 weeks tó dóko jossy tán ló jẹ́ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wá sunkún sí wa lọ́rùn. Ó pé ẹni gospel singer bọ̀ àjókù babaláwo ni ẹ bá mi bèrè lọ́wọ́ ọmọ àlè yẹn pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tó fi di single mother.
Èmi ò máa mọ fọlọ́rí burúkú ẹ̀
Because you are asking
ló tẹ̀lé
also
kiri ṣe bá
alágbèéní olòṣì ó pe ẹni gospel singer ìwọ àti làgàtà that most useless entity ó wá máa sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ ṣe ń bára yín sùn ó rí pórí ẹ̀ ò pé ó rò bí àtọ́rí làgàtà wà nílùú òyìnbó máa ń mọ̀wọ́ lóyìnbó làgàtà eléèbí ni làgàtà kò sí nǹkan tó lè fún ẹ tó bá ti fún ẹ ní urgent 2k kò sí nǹkan kan mọ́ you are a useless girl you are a very useless girl ìwọ tó ò lè rọ́mọ sí ẹ ìwọ gan ò lè sìn yẹ wọ́n sọ pé ọkàn ò lè rọ́mọ sí ẹ máa ń kọjá àyè yín kí Ọmọ́wùnmí kó wá síta kó máa da yín ní kó máa ẹgbẹ́ jókòó kẹ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ what is wrong with you and you're saying you're not daft you're a very daft silly girl olóṣì àbíkú àgbà ìwọ náà ṣe kọlà kò bọmọdé sí ẹ lójú onírànlọ́wọ́.
ṣebí ó máa ń rí Wùnmí ṣọdá máì ṣé wọ́n bí ẹja kó rí Wùnmí kó sọ̀rọ̀ sí ṣé wọ́n bí ẹja tó bá rí Wùnmí on 1-to-1 ṣọdá máì
kò tó bẹ́ẹ̀
kó máa dúró síwájú Wùnmí wọn máa bá sọ nonsense ṣebí Wùnmí máa ń ṣí life ó ṣe lọ síbẹ̀ kó lọ rán máa tẹ̀ kó tẹ síìtì náà kó lọ bá sọ nonsense bóyá Wùnmí ò ní rán ẹ lọ sí yàrá ìyá tó bí yàrá ìyá ẹ̀ ó ṣe lọ síbẹ̀ èmi pé kò lẹ́jọ́ wà wọ́n á Wùnmí lọ náà kó lọ pàdé ẹ̀ kó sọ pé ó fẹ́ lọ fèsì ẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá bí ìyá tó bí ẹ̀dá fún ṣọdá máì ìwọ ìṣẹ̀dá tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n tẹ́ kó máa ṣàgbékù ni.
ó lọ sí ayé ẹ̀ dùn ló lọ́sọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ní Egypt àbí Cairo náà ń pè ẹ ṣe ayé ẹ̀ dá ló lọ ṣe ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ níbẹ̀ ẹ kàn máa kọ́ wá bọ̀yàn lẹ́nu anyway ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́ ná super idiot kò sí nǹkan kan tí anybody lè sọ lé ayé yìí for me you are a stupid human being olóṣì failed Caro White advert òun ni ẹ. You are a failed, wicked individual. Because if at this point you pretend you don't know what happened, you all think you can manipulate anyone. The fact that these people keep on going about that, àwọn kan wà táwọn máa jà síta, àwọn kan wà táwọn máa jà síta, tí bá ṣe porí yín kú, tẹ́ ẹ̀gọ́ ẹ fẹnu họra, you think at this point, at 2.5 years, nǹkan kan wà tẹ́ gbé pamọ́, tẹ́ máa lẹ fẹ́ gbé síta, ẹ̀yin lẹ fẹ́ jókòó sí di ìranù, ẹ̀yin lẹ lè move on now. ẹ̀yin lẹ máa wà stop because tí ẹ bá dárúkọ ọmọbìnrin yẹn ẹ lè jẹun òun ní ẹ tẹ̀ ń brief she's your she's òun ló ń fún yín lóúnjẹ òun ní èmi tẹ̀ ń mí tẹ́ ẹ bá ti dárúkọ Ọmọ́wùmí kẹ́ ẹ pè lóríṣiríṣi orúkọ ẹ lè lálàáfíà ẹ wọ́n ṣe sí you know why boss rat like I said I don't know what has happened today but from his past madness. You know why he can't stop? It's because they thought they could be able to manipulate the autopsy, the private autopsy they did. And if you all remember, I said it from day one, there is no pathologist that we take because millions of person to manipulate anything. Ẹ̀yin lélẹ̀ bí ẹ̀yin ló ní yà, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti yà wèrè. So one human being would have done all this, have all this qualification. Kí lẹ rò bóyá carpenter náà ni ṣe pathologist ni? Abẹ rò bóyá is just an ordinary doctor you pick on the street. You think you can entice him with your 20 million bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́lẹ́ san fún tó máa bá yín parọ́ ó máa sọ fún yín pé wọ́n kán orí ẹ̀ tí ìbá ṣe porí yín ó pè. You lie and lie and lie. You did all this evil. You denied this family their privacy. O gbé CCTV sínú ilé tẹ́. So tọ́ba máa sọ wọ́n máa láwọn ní òwò àwọn family yẹn lọ́wọ́. Ẹ send àwọn èèyàn ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́yàn tó kú rí ni. So supervised will now sit down, open platform, and people that are well educated will now go there and go and be doing shalaye. Jemma Bino, who is super idiot in this scheme of things? Who is he that we have to be explaining things to? Many times this guy has been there while they curse that child, and he will open his mouth and say, "Oh, no, care about woman." Just tell me, why should they even be insulting a woman for crying out loud? What has she done to you that makes you think making that statement makes it right? Ṣé òun lọkọ ẹ máa kọ́kọ́ kú ni? Rí ọkọ sì rí opó rí nílé ayé yín ni tó fi di pé ẹ máa sọ pé kó bọ́tà kó máa ṣàlàyé fún yín. Half of those people that sit on your platform to say all this evil, half of them are opó. Wọn ṣe máa ṣàlàyé fún wa bí wọ́n ṣe di opó. Comfy, the chairman of this evil, she's opó, òun là ń gbọ́ sí pé òun ló pa ọkọ ẹ̀ ó sá kúrò Nàìjíríà. Ṣé ikú wá jẹ́ nǹkan tó fi hàn sí yẹ̀yẹ́? Kò sí orúkọ tẹ́ ẹ̀ ti pè ọmọbìnrin yìí. The justice these mad people are looking for is the justice pé they've arrested Ọmọ́wùmí. Boss rat kò ní yẹ Kúdí tó tara ẹ̀ jáde. You and Kudi, that is one individual that èmi ń ṣì máa gbé ṣépè ní. Kudi kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ pẹ́ nílé ayé yìí, ojú ẹ̀ máa rí bi. Kudi alówó ńlé kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ ṣe nílé ayé yìí, ojú ẹ̀ máa rí bi. Wàá ráre àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ máa ráre. Because you came back from Lagos that day, you opened your platform and you were crying. Àwọn ọmọ yìí. You and Boss Rat got us to where we are today. You and Boss Rat went to call Yomi. Mr. Pythagoras, ṣebí ó tún wọnú fùrọ̀ Kúdí so kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ṣé bára Kúdí láti mọ Boss Rat?
No, Dr. Say, you know, pé kò tètè yín máa nà sí nìyẹn. Gbogbo submission tó sọ̀kalẹ̀ ẹ̀ sì ìyẹn nìkan lẹ rí. Ìgẹ́ nìkan lẹ ti yín gbọ́.
They got us, they invested in Yomi. They gave him that first 800,000 naira and the guy realized that àwọn mága pọ̀ ń bì. Àwọn náà gbé wa débi tá a dé lónìí. You paid for lies. Ìwọ Kúdí wá bọ́tà òun ṣépè fún spending ó ní kó wá sọ fún yín. And like Bene said, spending has challenged you guys. He even wrote it on his Instagram pé kẹ́ ẹ gbé ibi tí òun ti sọ pé nǹkan tẹ lóhun sọ kẹ́ ẹ gbé síta. You all cannot bring out that tape. Claim pẹ̀lú. These evil people claim they have a voice recording of where he was confessing wípé Ọmọ́wùmí ló pa ọkọ ẹ̀. Sometimes we look at it that way, this thing should not have gotten to this point. But sometimes I'm happy that they managed to do autopsy. Because your propaganda would have worked if there was no autopsy. Boss Rat has the result of that autopsy. Boss Rat cannot even read his own name successfully. Autopsy. You will come out. There was a day Boss Rat was online. I was on a night shift. This guy spoke for over 7 hours. You cannot make a head or a tail of what this idiot was yarning. And he will be telling you, I have evidence, I've put it on my clinical. You're not telling us they did the toxicology in Spain. So And this idiot is gaslighting us, telling us that because Spain they don't speak English. Are you mad? Do people not go on holiday to Spain? How do you think we communicate when we go to European countries where they don't speak English? That is how nasty these people are. You come us to tell us that in medical facilities, people go on medical tourism, and you're coming out to tell us in Spain they don't speak English. Are you stupid? Because tẹ́ bá ti wà níbi tẹ́ wà yẹn ẹ̀ kì í jáde. Òun lẹ ṣe mọ̀ pé people go out, people go abroad. At this age and time, there is what they call Google Translator, and you're telling us they did it. Okay, they did it in Spain.
ṣe má bínú ìrìnmẹ̀yọ wọn Nigerians tó lọ ṣe business in China ṣé English ló lọ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Kò yé mi àbáwọn tó ń lọ sí India. Kọ́tọ̀ ìfẹ́ pé Spain is one of the most spoken language in the world. They even speak Spanish than English, if you don't know. This guy has this result. This guy has this result. And they propagate evil. You paid money. You paid so much money. You planted somebody in another family's life to be watching them, to be monitoring their movement. So, for no poison one gone, Shama, kill your bashele. Koto koto mashele now. Eh? These people are so evil. What is your interest in this family? What is your interest in trying to harass a young widow? Kí lẹ fẹ́ gbà kí lẹ fẹ́ gé tó bá tiẹ̀ náà fẹ́ pín royalty kàn yín gbogbo yín tẹ́ ẹ ti gánú sí èló ló wá fẹ́ kàn yín nínú owó tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí.
sísá mi yọ ẹ má bínú you asked one question you said like kí ló máa gain tí ẹ bá ní widow lára it still boils down to Nigeria as a society and the fact that you see Wunmi. The reason why Wunmi is kind of popular is because she was married to Mohbad and is a popular case. But there are so many young ladies that are facing the same thing, even if not worse than what she's facing. So it's just that we are just being privy to her because of the person she was married to when the guy was alive. It shows that even people who are the propagandists of this maltreatment of widow, the fact that they've moved to abroad didn't change their mentality, didn't change their outlook on life, didn't change their stand concerning maltreatment of widow. Maltreatment of widow, regardless of the age, regardless of the tribe, is well and is alive. The earlier people know, the better for everybody. Some people just derive the joy that, oh, your husband died. How dare you live? How dare you breathe? How dare you even aspire? They believe when somebody's husband died, you automatically should die as well. That is the average mentality of a Nigerian man. I'm telling you, not all of them, but some of them. As sad as it is, and the people who are take it or leave it, it is women that are the center of this maltreatment. It's women.
They are the enabler. They are
not
the
even
ones.
men here.
Yeah.
It's the women. You will see widows who should be able to empathize with their fellow widow. No, they will believe where they went through during their own. You should partake as well. Àwọn olórí burúkú Wùnmí ti lọ́mọ yín lọ́wọ́.
Ó ti lọ kò dẹ̀ sí kì í ṣẹran wọn.
Ẹ máa gbókù ni.
Ọmọwùnmí Àjọkẹ́ Cynthia kò kì í ṣẹran yín. Ẹ wo ó ti lọ́mọ yín lọ́wọ́ ẹ máa kékù ni. She will live and she will enjoy her life. It's you all that are stuck. You are stuck in a loop. They are going round and round. They are stuck. Ẹ lè wá okay because ẹ la ojú yín sílẹ̀ tẹ lọ kí àlùbọ́ fi. Ẹ̀yin lẹ la ojú yín sílẹ̀ tẹ lọ ń gbọ́ ìgbọ́kúgbọ́ tẹ lọ ń support nonsense. Ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń wá tẹ fi lọ ń sọ pé òkè òkú máa jẹ́wọ́ nǹkan tí ò ṣe fún yín ẹ parọ́ títí ẹni wọ́n bẹ lọ́rùn ni. You remember there was a time they would go and sit with Kemi Olunloyo saying because she added doctor to her name. That means this Kemi lied so much that they cut his carotid and there was splash of blood. If Kemi had ever seen blood from the carotid artery, she would never have made that statement. That's why I keep saying this. These people have no knowledge of what they are saying. If you have ever had an artery being cut, you would never have said one carotid was cut. Kiniko. Kò sí irọ́ tí ẹ pa ẹ parọ́ tí ẹ gbé Fọláṣadé wá. And the question again is, what have you gained? Going to 3 years, what have you gained? So bringing shoulder rat, that Adoku Babalawo, tí má ti sọ Adoku Babalawo, it is that useless entity called shoulder rat. Òun Adoku Babalawo, she was an ex-girlfriend Babalawo. Odoko Babalawo tí ó tún fi ẹ́ sílẹ̀, orí páyé ẹ̀ bàjẹ́. Olòṣì oníranù ibi tó ti ń rìn gbèrègbèrè kiri ó pẹ́rẹ́ ní gospel singer ó ló fẹ́ blow òun ló ṣe London babaláwo Joshua blow tó bá lẹ bọ́ǹbù mọ́ ẹ lára kò ní ṣiṣẹ́.
blow soda mice lọ wá
Kọ́
nǹkan ní
lẹ
kó má lọ
bọ́ǹbù
kiri
mọ́
pure
lára
water
bọ́ǹbù yẹn ò ní ṣiṣẹ́.
sórí blow yẹn o kò ń ṣerú ẹ̀ ló ń blow kò ń ṣerú ẹ̀ ló Ọlọ́run fún ní ògo. You are a terrible human being. Irú ẹ̀ ló máa
Very
fún lógo.
terrible.
O máa lọ ta gálà àbí kó máa lọ ta pure water and go slow. Ta ló fẹ́ ta
Wọ́n
ló
pé
máa
ọ̀tá
blow
mi
ẹ̀?
kò lè tà ó máa ráre
Tó
kú
bá
ni.
gbọ́ pa transformer ló blow.
Bene,
Transformer
Mayor,
àdúgbò
sorry,
yìí.
can I ask Bene this question? Bene, as a lawyer, for me, sometimes I think for these people, you have Fola Shade who gave you a physical evidence, and Fola Shade is in Nigeria. Why didn't they take Fola Shade to their lawyer so that the lawyer can work with Fola Shade's evidence?
Are you
Problem.
are you joking? You
No,
these people that would do
because
that would do
if
they
people
would
don't
take Fola
understand what the pattern of what is
Sammy
going on,
Edo.
ask yourself that question. Fola Shade gave you an evidence that you people have been parading around. Go with Fola Shade's evidence so that Fola Shade can be in the witness box to tell them that I saw a pool of blood. I've been lawyer Bennett. That's not how they do it in court.
But I'm sure you know the answer, right?
No, I'm helping. I'm trying to help those people who cannot reason. Okay.
Because they would rather like Fola Shade to come online, to come
And make
and
lies.
smear Wumi's name, to come and lie on her name,
And
to
secondly,
try and like brandish her name. They prefer that.
Since Wumi started coming out,
They prefer that.
some of them are coming out boldly to say it now that because of that industrial god, that's why Naira Marley's career went down. I'm like, because it's the new one. I've noticed that for about 3 or 4 of them saying it. Shodaman, that's the chapter they gave Shodaman to work with.
And I even want to ask you people, you keep making reference to Karimo. So if you can believe Karimo, that truly Railings, they had a fight, blah blah blah. So why can't you believe her when she said that she wasn't the nurse? Why are you saying she's the nurse? You need to pick a struggle. You said it was in Railings, blah blah blah. You are still saying it's Karimo that injected Mohbad. You people, you need to be consistent with your lies. You know,
Because they are
Monday or Tuesday. Be
They are
consistent.
daft. And another person, another
useless
human,
people.
another individual that I cannot stand. I can't stand her voice. I can't stand her face. I can't stand is that Nehimoron. That girl, honestly, mi ò parọ́ Nehimoron bọ́tà kó wá sọ.
I can't stay on the same platform with that girl. Today I was there after speaking to. I just dropped. I can't stand her. I can't stand her. I can't stand shoulder.
I'm speaking. I don't even know what has happened today because I was off for some time. But just let him run. Le ṣe àṣelà. Kó máa ta omi. Kó máa ta omi.
2 years now. Going to 3 years. It's a business. Well, any to polowo. After all, at least it's smelled by Tommy. Back on polowo perfume.
Bẹ̀lẹ̀ oyún tó ṣẹ́ fún Josie. Placenta ni Josie fi sí gbẹ́rẹ́. Ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́ lẹ́yìn mọ́rán.
Let me tell you something. 100 years to come, where Omawumi stand, your generations to come, they can't stand it. So your potato can continue to protect, can continue to hate. Your hate has nothing on Omawumi. You get what I'm saying? You are just a jealous bitch. Because you are a jealous bitch and you are a coward. If you see Omawumi 1-to-1, can you stand where she stand? The people she has met, the people her child has met, can you even dream of meeting them? So continue to hate. If you don't hate Omawumi, how Omawumi go find her?
Bene, all those things she displays, she doesn't have any physical one. No. One lady was asking how. You can't imagine that.
Does that
thing she put on her page.
Imagine.
She has none. The lady was like, "Let me see sample of what you're selling." She has nothing to show.
Do you know how many groups that she has belonged to? She keep hopping around from one group to the other, from one group to that. Because
all those things she made, those pictures she made and put that she was selling. The lady like, "Let me see the ones so that I'll pick from something." She said, "No, you have to order." The lady was like, "Let me see so that I'll pick what I will order."
Somebody that is doing drop shipping, you are believing her. Somebody that will go and snap picture. and she will not go and meet the people that are selling it.
So
They will
ọjà
not cut her price for
ChatGPT.
her.
Ṣé ọjà ChatGPT
Ó
ló
ṣe
gbé
drop
sórí?
shipping fún wọn, sọ pé ó ṣe business. Yẹn lówó láti ṣe
Lẹ́yìn
business.
moron, you have a face that only a mother can love, and you and I know your mother doesn't love you. So you are loveless, you have no life. That's why your life is so full of bitterness. Your bitterness is exuding. Or your bitterness have turned to an autoimmune disease all over you. Look at you. Stand in front of a mirror, not the mirror you have in your house. So go and ask a neighbor for a mirror and stand in front of it and see yourself properly and say that you are nothing but a nasty piece of trash. You are a waste product. You are so toxic. As in, you have never met, well, you've seen a man with me in court. You've never met this young lady before in her life. Your hatred, your jealousy, on lo ma pa ẹ́, òun dẹ̀ ló máa pa ẹ́ kú, olòṣì ọmọ rádaràda. At your age, o tún ṣì ń ṣẹ́yún. Wọ́n á fi wọ́n
She's
gba ṣe
such a
ó
wretched
ṣẹ́ oyún.
piece.
Very wretched, wicked. She's not only
Wretched.
wretched
Sister
I
financially,
said
Mimi,
that
she's
day, I was like,
oh,
what?
Sister
In
Mimi,
2026, you
Sister
can't look
Mimi,
for
have you?
500,000 to go and buy things and
Oh,
make picture. The
oh,
lady was asking her severally that day that,
oh,
let me see sample of what you're selling.
oh.
I'm just like, this girl, your problem is hate.
Sister
Nothing.
Mimi, have you? Did you see her picture on her birthday? Did you see
I
her
don't
picture on her
even
birthday?
that
Was
that was the
looking
day I went to her page
raggedy.
to properly
He
look at
was
her. Like,
looking raggedy, looking
not
dejected,
200.
looking
You said you were
scruffy.
selling diffuser. You have not
Oh,
300,000 to buy
oh.
and display them.
That's
I
what hatred can do to you now. You won't be able to think clearly. The things that you should put your energy into, you won't be able to put your energy into it.
A young girl
Hatred is
like
like
you
a
that will go to
cancer.
Balogun and count hairs
Oh,
from all those wholesalers and
oh,
retail. You're just making mouth up and down, jumping.
oh.
When they give you urgent 10K for 1 hour to put on your life, you jump on and start calling mumo, mumo, mumo.
Eh,
Get
imagine.
busy.
What
That
is
day,
the
I
thing?
just like, honestly, as you said, most time I don't want to talk, but if I talk, my mouth no good like whiskey own. I will take you back to you. I swear that day I was like, what? The lady was insisting on this
oh,
girl. Let me see what you're selling.
oh.
Let me see, at least let me see what I want to buy. This girl has nothing to show.
Sister,
And you will sit down there to
oh,
make money. One hair, women will give you one hair money to set
oh,
up a business.
oh, that one. Oh my, but as you are, you will forever be in Wumi shadow. You will forever be in her shadow. You can't be where
Ó ṣe wájú orí bí ọpọ́n ifá, ọmọ
oh,
òṣì ọmọ
no,
rádaràda.
you can cry, crow, cry, roll on the floor. And even the immoral, I even want to ask you, okay, we are not even debunking. Okay, there was the what fall on the railings. Go and provide the evidence to the AG. Go and give it to the AG. Go and tell the
That's
AG
what, take it
that
to
he
your
fell
lawyer.
down from the railings, his head splashed on the railings. Go and tell them to show you the part that you have a claim that what was shown on the autopsy does not correlate as to what happened in the house. Go and give them a version of your own that will counter their own. You people, you'll be arguing with fact, you'll be arguing with scientific fact, but you have nothing to counter it. Does it make any sense? People, a satisfied pathologist did a test, not one pathologist, two pathologists are telling you that there was no injury whatsoever to that boy's body. Even his skull, there was nothing. But you are saying, no, there was an injury on the railings. Then go and provide your own now, where there was an injury that is consistent with the injury on the railings. All this cho. That's why I say people that they are asking questions. So maybe they don't know how to answer questions. If Neymar asked me that question, I was okay. There was an injury. Go and provide your evidence of the injury. Go and give it to the
Bene,
lady.
I remember 2024 when Aries started opening her platform and people were going there and stalking and all that. And when she started with hypovolemic shock, that tó bá jẹ́ hypovolemic kan she was talking this nonsense. So I was in the comments when we still all go around. I was in the comments asking Aries that, have you ever, actually, that was the time I actually went off. I said, have you ever been to an emergency? Have you ever looked after someone in an emergency situation? Have you ever come across somebody who is having an anaphylactic reaction? She dropped me. And when we used to go around, when I go to Papa Bingo's platform and I used to type, so many times he's want to bring me up, even Crunchy Slave. I said it to Crunchy Slave once, and when she was screaming my name, may you come up. If you have something to say, may you come up. And I said it in the comment section. I said, I will never sit in the same place where you guys are having conversation. That will be me belittling my knowledge and all my years of education. Because if at this point, when people that have actually been well educated, you've had son, you've had all these people say things to you, but you all are saying you know better than these people. Why should I now waste my time, my knowledge, my dignity, my integrity to be in the same conversation with these morons? And that is it. So Nahimoron is one individual that I can never be found in the same breathing space like her. Never, ever, ever. It cannot happen.
It is well.
One thing is that aspect of they trying to harass a widow, harass a young woman, we put a stop to it, and it has become a precedent that you won't do this and get away with it. Never ever. You will not do it. We are standing that this situation, this harassing widows, this harassing the fatherless that you all keep doing, we are putting a stop to it. Kò ní work more, except we do not hear about it. On this one, we are putting a stop to it. Women are not put there to be used for your own amusement. No, that is not what we are here for. So, Sukun Dada, you pygmies, you shoulder rats, and the likes of you, that you think that going around will give you access to men. Ẹ má worry, ẹgba yín ó wà lórí ìkùn. You see the way Papa Shit has been harassing women. Gbogbo yín ló máa kàn. Crunchy slave, ó lọ change orúkọ ẹ. Don't worry. Yeah, you can change your name, you can't change your voice. All of you, I said it and I'll keep saying it. Èyí tí ò bá níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ nínú yín mi ò ní bá a rojọ́, but you call yourself a professional and come out and harass a widow. We will trap you, we will trace you. You will lose your job. If you ever lose life yín in the process, how you ó kàn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, but your job you will lose it. Ṣẹlẹ̀ ìyá wèrè. Criminal boy, go keep going round though. Keep going round. Wípé o ò ní rán màdì yẹn mi mọ̀ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. You triggered that young man. You brought us to where we are. 2.5 years, you brought us to where we are. Olóńgbàwẹ̀, o tún ṣì ń parọ́. Olóòlò 4 months nínú ẹ̀wọ̀n. Ìwọ tí ẹ kan gbàgbé ẹ̀ sẹ́wọ̀n. Ẹ parọ́ tí ṣe bí wọ́n help ẹ láti kí náà pé petition àwọn ọlọ́pàá. What came out of it? Akúdàáyá, look at your life. Wo bọ́n ṣe embarrass ẹ káàkiri. 40 years in abroad. The other day, only 1982 ló ti lọ sí America. Tẹ́lẹ̀ only 1986. 1986 ló pè fún wa. Olè onírọ̀ àgbàyà. Omi ló pa Mohbad. Kí ló ti come out of it? What has come out of it? Eh? What has come out of it? Ó san 3 million. Ó san 3 million fún orí ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀. Eh? And we are doing underground group, we are doing clinical group, ó ti ṣe tí wo bọ́n ṣe ń fi ẹ́ ṣẹ̀sín, wo bó ṣe ń lọ káàkiri òun ṣẹ̀sín ọmọ inú ẹ̀, Papa Shit ọmọ tó máa bí dànù. Wọ́n fi yín ṣẹ̀sín lórí ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀, lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ kékeré, gbogbo yín ṣẹ̀sín. Gbogbo yín ṣẹ̀sín láti orí olórí ẹbí títí dé orí kínní, ojoojúmọ́ lẹ́yìn ṣẹ̀sín, ẹlẹ́rìí stop. Ká máa wo nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀, ibi làjọ wà. Anyway, ẹ̀yin tèmi ṣẹ́ wa okay. Ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta.
Thank you, Mayor. Mo gbádùn yín lẹ́nìí àti mísìn yín gan.
Oh, guys, you know, miss everybody.
Ṣẹ̀rí
Everyone.
boss rat máa parọ́ wẹ̀wọ̀n. Irọ́ ló máa fi gbéra ẹ̀wẹ̀wọ̀n gbẹ̀yìn. Ó
Èmi
máa
ò ní
parọ́
kí
tó
ló
máa fi
ṣẹlẹ̀ lónìí,
wẹ̀wọ̀n.
prof kí ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀ lónìí? Kí ni Mimi, I
Ẹ
miss
wo,
you too, jàre.
wọ́n sọ́kàn ṣe tó wù wọ́n lọ́dọ̀ supervise bẹ́ẹ̀. A fi sùúrù jàre.
No, Mayo, Bosrock came out and said the nurse told them that he saw Mohbad alive. That was one. That the nurse explained everything to him. After saying that, he was trying to change it. Later, he jumped into the story of bringing that Mohbad corpse in the ambulance. That, yeah, this video came from... No, he told one lie, and one lady came up to challenge him that You and Yeye Kudi, you told a lot of lie on your platform. You brought out one video one time and you were saying that that was the nurse. That was when the nurse was going in to give the person injection. He said, no. After that we discovered it was a lie. I came out and I was telling everybody I have to go. We said, I was there. I said, boss man, you never told anybody. Then he jumped from that one. When you want to catch boss man this way that he's lying, he will jump to this side. Under how many minutes that I was narrating the picture of the Mohbad's hair, the nurse, he jumped again into the ambulance. He quickly brought a picture and he wants to put the blame. Yeah, from your platform, you people said Mohbad was this. I called Josie and Josie, he didn't tell us what Josie told him when he showed Josie the video of the Mohbad corpse in the ambulance. So he jumped away from that again. He picked up another one. He was just going around. I only went up there to ask him, that boss man, so truly you saw the nurse and the nurse told you saw Mohbad. I said, then why didn't you tell your people the truth? Why did it take you 3 years to come up to tell the public that you saw the nurse on that day and the nurse told you that he saw Mohbad? No, Boss Rat, he's a terrible liar. No.
Sure. You know, Boss Rat is one. He and Yomi Fabi, I don't know who is the boss between the two of them. Um, he's just he's just a sorry case. Honestly, Boss Rat, I don't know where to put him, but he's just a sorry case. Kò sí ayé Boss Rat ti bàjẹ́. Kò ní òní, kò ní ọ̀la. Ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́ pátápátá. The thing is, this guy can't read his own name successfully. That is how pathetic his life is. I'm saying it, there was a night these guys spoke for over 7 hours. Boss tracks, mo fi parí night shift to me enjoying. And you cannot make a head or tail of what this boy is saying. All he keeps saying is the pathologists, they did it in Spain and all those things. Okay, read out what the pathologists found. At this point that we've gotten into, this point, these people have not taken time to go and read about anaphylactic. They have not gone to read about having allergies. These are things we've talked about. For the last 2 years, we've been talking about these things, trying to educate ourselves, trying to, not see how we can help ourselves in all these things. So they're going around still saying the same nasty thing. Doesn't make sense. It makes no sense at all. This same guy, was it last month or 2 months ago that when he said the underground group, it was two Oba, two senator, and one lady senator. When he already knew the truth, he still was it last month or 2 months ago? Was saying it, and there is a female senator. There is a female senator. One of the female senator is the one that is stopping them in Abuja. Just ṣé mo parọ́ ní comment section? Was it this year yìí ni tó ṣe sọ pé àwọn underground group kan tí ò fi jẹ́ kí wọ́n hold ọmọ mi was because a female senator, that guy is dumb. He is dumb. So even let's say thank you. Even look at the situation that happened with Chimamanda's son. This was a qualified anesthesiologist that still made a mistake. There is always health misadventure. It always happens. It's just that because Nigeria don't have records, that's why people don't know the decay of this situation. And it's going to keep happening. I can digress again. UCH has been on strike. Doctors and nurses or the whole staff of UCH are going on strike because if a whole UCH as a University College Hospital Ibadan can go on strike now this week, oh my boy, I kid you not. Èèyàn tí wọ́n máa ní nǹkan máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ní wíìkì yìí, especially in Ibadan, a whole Ibadan. I don't know if people know how big UCH is. I'm not talking about big in the term of structure. I'm talking of how big it used to be. And if they're having problems, Nigeria is messed up. Nigeria is really messed up in the aspect of care. In the aspect of healthcare, we are in big trouble. I took time to now because this person wasn't my friend, I wasn't his follower or anything. But I felt for this thing to keep coming on my timeline, maybe it's just something to talk about. And I was like, oh, let me go. Apparently, it is very common in Nigeria, but because there is no statistics and there is no, what do I put it? Kò sí proper diagnosis for them, and people don't seek medical help early, you know, makes us not know that this is very common. So it's and actually last month was it, and Teba one in Britain, Teba more this Little Mix, this group, this singing group called Little Mix. So apparently she had twins few months ago, and both her twins have been diagnosed with the SMA. When it first came out, I didn't think anything about it. Like I said, Mositoja in Botoni. But when this man started talking about his own daughter having it, and they went to seek answer in Dubai, and now they are in England. They are having access to healthcare and having access to research and all these things. So it's obviously a genetic defect. So apparently, study is saying that 1 in 50 people have it. It's like sickle cell disease. But this is a condition that we don't talk about a lot. So I'm gonna sort of look for a day for us to sort of have discussion on this. So like, um is this something we should start looking into as well, especially for tó bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ bímọ or tó bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ marry? Are these part of the things we should be testing before we get married? Because obviously he is saying to us that he and his wife, they have it, and so òun ló ṣe jẹ́ kí wọ́n bí ọmọ tó ní. It's injection to sort of stop or reduce the effect on the kids. At the moment, costs 2.4 million, whatever. So these are things we should talk about as well. But no, these people keep on going on about Omowumi. Tọmọ yẹn bá jẹun, wọ́n máa wá analyze ẹ̀. Tó bá mu omi, wọ́n á wá analyze ẹ̀. Èèyàn kan sọ, ó ti rù, ó ti pọ̀yàn nìkan. They look at this girl, ẹ̀yin lẹ hate ẹ̀, ẹ̀yin lẹ ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Dẹ̀ move on kẹ́ ní life. But boss rat, èmi ń sọ fún ẹ lónìí pé kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ ṣe, kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ ṣe. O ti pasán ná, o máa pasán láyé, wàá pasán, gbogbo ohun tó tara ẹ jáde máa pasán ni. Ṣẹlẹ̀ ti ya wèrè. Shoulder rat continue. Kid boss àbí kid rat, ó ṣe jù ẹ lọ, òun dà lónìí, ó ń tẹnubọlẹ̀ bí eku káàkiri ni. So you continue, let them be giving you money. Ṣé o mọ̀ pé Kòròdú ló wà? Ìkòròdú ló wà, ó máa jẹ gba àwọn ẹ̀ tó lẹ̀mọ́lẹ̀ yẹn, tán bá fún ẹ ní ìfọ́tí reset, ó máa tọ́ǹgì ẹ máa lose ni. Ṣọlẹ ẹ ní ẹ kì í gbọ́ràn, ó ń béèrè, she should come out and tell you. As who? So gbogbo kóòtù tẹ́ ń lọ, gbogbo ìranù tẹ́ ń ṣe, ẹ mọ nǹkan tó yẹ kẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ lọ wá ṣẹ́ṣe jọ àdókù babaláwo. Mo ti ṣe súná fún ẹ, mi ò ní waste breath mi lórí ẹ. Olòṣì oníranù, òun tí torí ó fẹ́ di celebrity, ó lọ ń do babaláwo. Wọ́n ti lògo ẹ bí Jósì ṣe lògo Nẹ̀yìnmọ́ràn, òun ló ṣe lògo ẹ. Kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ ṣe, ó ti sọnù sínú ayé. Wò ó ti sọnù, kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ ṣe. Máa ké kiri. Continue to keep crying and crying and crying. Ó máa kékú ni. Ọmọ́wùmí ló ń bọ yín. Tẹ́ bá ti jí láàárọ̀, ẹ kúnlẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá ti gbàdúrà sí nǹkan tẹ́ ń sìn tán, ẹ tún gbàdúrà sí orúkọ Ọmọ́wùmí. Òun ni Ọlọ́run yín, òun ló ń bọ yín. Ọmọ kékeré yẹn, òun lọlọ́run yín, òun lẹ̀mí tẹ́ fi ń mí. Kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe. Tẹ́ bá ṣí platform tí ẹ bá dárúkọ Ọmọ́wùmí, kò sẹ́ni tó máa wò yín. But tẹ́ bá ti pé Ọmọ́wùmí come over here, ẹ máa rí pé èrò máa rọ́ wá síbẹ̀. So ẹ continue, oúnjẹ òòjọ́ yín ni, but ẹ máa jẹ èyí tó máa ha yín lọ́fun. Kò sí bẹ́ ṣe fẹ́ ṣe, just continue. Superfly, super idiot. Ṣe mọ̀ pé failed, ẹ filẹ̀, ó máa tẹ̀, ó máa gbà 40 reset. Ahọ́n ẹ̀ tó lẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ yẹn, ó máa ó máa tú kíákíá. Kò ní dídì kan lọ fa abẹ́ gé. Ahọ́n ẹ̀ máa tú, you know. Kí ló ń ṣe yín? Kí ló ń jọ yín lọ́wọ́ tẹ̀ fi jólẹ̀? At 3 years, you be saying, come out and tell us. She should come out and tell you. Tell you who? As who? Baby soft. come out and talk to you as who? Ẹni tí ò lè gbà yín lọ́mọ ọ̀dọ̀, kò lè gbà yín ní ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀. Imagine me having conversation with Perkins. Come on now, come on. No, 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 no. Kì í ṣe ìgbéraga, kì í ṣe pé kíní. No, there are some things we are bigger than that. Honestly, we are bigger than that. And like I said, at the end of the day, who is Superfly in the scheme of things? Who is he at the end of the day? Why do we need to convince him? Who is he? Is it the court of law? Is it the judge? Ṣebí Pork York, aláhán lẹ̀mọ́lẹ̀, olóko kékeré, ṣèbó ti sọ fún wa yí pé àwọn máa lọ báàdì ní IG, àwọn máa lọ tébù ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn. Ṣe pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe ní IG nìyẹn. A sọ fún yín pé orí yín ò pé. Tí ìbá ṣe pé orí yín ò pé rárá rárá. What has Lagos State government not done? In this case, the only people tẹ́rí manipulate làwọn ọlọ́pàá tó rélé bìdẹ̀ ló pọ̀ jù nínú wọn. Wọ́n fi yín jẹun ni. Irọ́ òun ló máa ń tà, òótọ́ ò kì í tà. So wọ́n ń ta irọ́ fún yín. Tẹ bá ti lọ bá wọn, tẹ fún wọn ní 100,000, wọ́n á gbà lọ́wọ́ yín. Wọ́n ti rí pé wèrè ni yín. Ta ló máa rẹ́sẹ̀ wèrè tí ò ní ìbò? Nǹkan tán fi yín ṣe nìyẹn. Ìmíì tó fi yín kọ́lé. Tí ìbá ṣe pé integrity ń dà yín láàmú, imagine still listening to Arifa. Arifa that lied. Arifa lied and lied. Even told us the colour of the car tí ọba lọ fi ń gbé Ọmọ́wùmí. Arifa tó ṣojú ẹ̀ níbi tán ti exchange syringe, abẹ́rẹ́ tán fi gún ọmọ yẹn, tó wá lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n tó ní evidence wà lọ́wọ́ Bukky Jesse. That is the same people, that's the same person. People still go to him and be applauding him. So we that have integrity should never ever be caught up in the same place with these people. They have nothing. They are nothing. Lagata, I talk to you. Òun ni ká fi wọ́n ṣe. Wọn ò ní ayé, wọn ò lọ́la, wọn ò lọ́run. Wọ́n ti tọ́jọ́ ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ wọn, wọ́n ti tà á fún ajá. Ajá dẹ̀ ti jẹ. So kò sí nǹkan kan. These people lied. Torí lion, wọ́n máa parọ́, 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 parọ́. Joseph Aloba tí ò bọ́ta tó wá accuse ìyàwó ọmọ ìṣe kò mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Susan àti Àkúdàáyá tó ń sin tó kọ̀ tí òkú ẹ̀ tó ń rìn gbèrègbèrè lórí ilẹ̀ ayé káàkiri, kí ni wọn ò ṣe tán? Ẹ wo bí Yọ̀mí ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ wo Yọ̀mí, ẹ wo bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀. Yọ̀mí ti wá di rádaràda, aládàánwò. Ilé ọ̀gbá ọ̀nà ọ̀gbá, ó ń lọ káàkiri. Ó ti di ìrìnkèrindò. Ó ń lọ káàkiri, òun àti wèrè, kí lorúkọ wèrè tó dàbí Olúmọrọ̀kì yìí, Mọ́ńjọ́lá, òun náà jọ ń lọ káàkiri. Mọ́ńjọ́lá olè oní 70-30. Mọ́ńjọ́lá rò bóyá a ti gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni. Olè ní ẹ̀nà, olè ajíbolè. Òpèrè ẹni ó lò ní ìpè, ìwọ tí ìdálẹ́bi wà lọ́rùn ẹ̀. Ó ti jẹ̀bi láyé, ó jẹ̀bi lọ́run. But Shodarat, mo kàn wá sọ fún ẹni díẹ̀ because ó dàpẹ́ fí pé àwọn people yìí ò sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Ó ṣì wà ńlẹ̀, ó pọ̀ yẹn. But à ń lé ìjọba Ọlọ́run ni. Mo ti fayé mi fún Jésù. Má jẹ́ kí n gbà padà torí tiẹ̀ o. Mo kàn wá já ẹ sí ni. Má jẹ́ kí n behave. Mo
ayé a ti fẹ́ yín fún.
ọ̀dàgùtàn ṣé lára ti ṣọ ara ẹ̀. Àwa Síbi ológo, Mọ́ńjọ́lá ló jẹ̀bi. Olùṣe oníranú olókè ilẹ̀, aláìníròònú, ọlọ́pọlọ lílọ́, òun dọ̀bálẹ̀. Dádì yín Tinubu, dádì yín Ṣèyí, òun dọ̀bálẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ìyá criminal boy dà? Ìyá criminal boy gan ò lè bọ́ta kó lọ́mọ òun ò jẹ̀bi. Sarah, you're right. That is the thing. Some people see this situation as an entertainment. They're using the life of a young lady as content, and that is so annoying. This is not content. If it's not for God, if it was not God, and if it is still not God, nǹkan táwọn people yìí wish, and if evil has happened, wọ́n máa move on. Wọ́n máa move on. People will move on, and that is the thing. Every day using this girl's name to create content. nítorí orúkọ Mọ́wùmí Kúdí lọ sí Mẹ́kà ó ra PS5 fọ́mọ ẹ̀. Nínú kéèsì yìí ni Kúdí ti ra mọ́tò. Bukky ṣe eyín, wọ́n ń gba lion, kí káwọn èèyàn máa bọ́ta kan máa ní ẹ tán bá fún mi lówó màá gbà. Ṣé bí kan tí Kọ́lá Ṣadé fi kọ́kọ́ bọ́ta nìyẹn? Tán bá fún mi lówó kí wá bú ẹ màá gbà o. Have we forgotten so soon? If tá a bá jáde ká pariwo èyí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Anambra ńjọ́ yẹn tí wọ́n fi tètè kọ́ ọ̀bẹ. It was this situation that made that person that stood up tó fi tètè pe àwọn èèyàn pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún opó nìyẹn o táwọn tí wọ́n fi dìde immediately. We are saying it, and we are saying it. We are rising as a voice, as women, as individuals, as men that have stood up and said, no, we are not allowing it. And we are still standing on that fact. You cannot harass a young widow and you cannot harass the fatherless. It is not acceptable. We will not enable this evil. This evil that Joseph Aloba has brought into our society will not be encouraged. Ṣebí wọ́n fẹ́ fi ọ̀rọ̀ Destiny Boy wọ́n fẹ́ fi create content ìgbà tí ìyá ẹ̀ put a stop to it, did they not stop immediately? Ìgbà tí ìyá ò fún wọn ní chance ṣé wọ́n stop? Ṣé bó fẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn ṣe content tẹ́lẹ̀? So if we don't put a stop to this madness, they will use everybody's situation to be making content. Wọ́n máa fi jókòó. Olórí ẹbí á pàtẹ láàárọ̀ á lóun ti wá pàtẹ o ọ̀rọ̀ Mọ́wùmí náà máa sọ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀ lónìí? Ẹ tún máa rí nǹkan fídíò tó ń gbé síta lónìí wọ́n máa tún bọ́ta wọ́n máa analyze ẹ ka Deuteronomy tí ara yín ni Deuteronomy ti ń dà ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé wọ́n ti rí damlog ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú o torí èmi ń go in and out ṣé wọ́n ti rí damlog ìwọ fẹ́ pé ẹ̀wọ̀n ló máa kú sí òun wá ẹ̀wọ̀n fọmọ lọ́mọ.
inú ẹ̀wọ̀n ló wà o.
Ó sì wà ní ẹ̀wọ̀n ibi tó máa kú sí nìyí.
ọkọ tó fẹ́ síbẹ̀ ó ṣe dìrọ̀gì ọba dìrọ̀gì ó bá fake passport. ọlọ́kọ méjì ni dámlọ́ọ̀gì ọlọ́kọ ní Egypt.
Imagine senior àṣàlà.
wọ́n bá fake oríṣiríṣi olórí passport lọ́wọ́ ọkọ ẹ̀ wọ́n bá fake Emirates whatever lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ document so ibẹ̀ ló máa kú sí o.
Ọlọ́kọ méjì tó ń bọ́ ọlọ́kọ kan pàṣánà ni ẹ̀rí páyé bàjẹ́ ọmọ lè ń dájọ́ gbogbo ìwà ibi tí wọ́n ń hù òun náà fi ń ro ọmọ ẹlòmíì ẹ lè imagine ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o like we have said we can't tell people where to go but supervise or superfly or super idiot is one individual we owe no explanation. We do not owe that individual any explanation. He will not and we will not explain anything to him. Tó bá ní ìṣòro náà kan tún petition abẹ́tí gbàgbé ni. He too came out and said he wrote two petition.
Rere ní bọ̀bọ́ yìí ọmọ àlè ni olóṣì adábòsí ẹ̀ ti pọ̀ jù kọ́ má pe jòsí o ká má pe jòsí o bẹ̀tẹ̀ wọ́n ń pe wọ́n ń pe lórúkọ oríṣiríṣi lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ ó sọ̀rọ̀ sí yẹn olóṣì ẹ̀dá.
Ẹ ṣé o ó máa wà ń bẹ̀ mi ò sí níbi fóònù kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ orí platform ẹ̀kọ́ ni chairman olè Oyinlọ́lá Ajádìyẹ orí platform ẹ̀kọ́ ló ti ń gbọ́mọ́ òmì orí platform ẹ̀kọ́ ni Nẹ̀yí Moran wọ́n ti fi placenta wọ́n ti fi ṣeré wọ́n ti fi sín gbẹ́rẹ́ orí platform ẹ̀kọ́ ló ti máa ń pè wọ́n. So please and please we should. There's so many things we can have arguments here, we can talk about things, but going to them to explain things to them, we can go and call out their bullshit. A lè lọ síbẹ̀ ká wọ́n lé pé tán bá deserve it. But we're going to explain to them, people that believe that they took out some words from the CTC and put in some words. Àdúrà said, ẹni tó bá rẹ̀ gbọ́n òun láti Monday irọ́ ló ń pa. Ṣáwọn yẹn láfẹ́ lọ máa bá rojọ́. People that believe that there is one senator, there is one ọba. Ṣé bóyá ọba kan náà pè tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti di ọba méjì. Is two ọba, one president and two senators. Ẹ ti gbàgbé ni. Ṣáwọn láfẹ́ lọ máa bá rojọ́. Ẹ jọ kí láfẹ́ máa bá wọn sọ. People that believe that the course of justice will be perverse because of what? ṣé Mohbad gbé secret Nàìjíríà mi ni? Ṣé ó gbé secret Nàìjíríà mi ni? Irọ́ wo náà tí pa wọ́n parọ́ títí tí wọ́n parọ́ mú lóògbé fún rẹ̀. So kí wàá la fẹ́ bá wọn sọ? Àwọn tó ń parọ́ pé ìyá olóògbé gan ó fọ aṣọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ for what? Tó bá bọ́ta wá sọ̀rọ̀ ó máa ròpò ọmọ ẹ̀ kejì. Imagine their thought process. And those the people we will be explaining things to. As in how now? As how now? Ṣé Rutunisco tí Yomi ti fi ọpọlọ ẹ̀ gbá fúbọ̀? Yomi tó lè parọ́ tán ni wọ́n fi àdá ṣájàgùdà Kórédé lórí. Yomi tó parọ́ tó ní àbúrò òun o. Àbúrò wà lára kọ́tì tán fún lọ́wọ́ ó gbàbọ̀dé fóun. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ṣé yẹn ni kí ni wọ́n lò? Ifáfúnmiláyọ̀ tó lọ ra pankẹ́rẹ́. Ó lọ ra pankẹ́rẹ́ fòkù. Òun kọ́ ni wọ́n lọ fi pankẹ́rẹ́ òun náà. Pankẹ́rẹ́ tó lọ ra pankẹ́rẹ́ 14 tó kọ́ fún Mohbad. Òun náà fi ń na Ifáfúnmiláyọ̀. Ẹ wo gbàgbọ́dọ̀ Ifáfúnmiláyọ̀. Tẹ́ bá ẹni kó ṣí kámẹ́rà. Gbogbo ara ẹ ti lé òkú ló ń nà. Tẹ́ ẹ bá mọ̀ gbogbo ara ẹ rí gbogbo ọjọ́ ẹ̀ tó òun àtàwọn Fíìmì àbí kí náà tó ń jẹ́ tó ń jà tó ṣí kámẹ́rà gbogbo ara ẹ̀ bó ṣe lé torí 50k náà ṣe bọ́ta tó wá tú àṣírí ara wọn. Ṣe kí náà láwọn máa ń ṣe ẹná give away. Ẹjọ́ ṣé à lè ṣe give away bí ẹjọ́ mi nídìí give away o. Wọ́n ṣe give away ó lọ fowó give away ra fóònù. Jàgùdà Kóredé ni cultist ni Kóredé. Ìkan tí ò bá ṣe cultist wọ́n àtọ́ ṣe lọ ṣaládàá lórí. Ṣé wọn lọmọ tó lọ jẹ́jẹ́ ṣé wọn lọ ṣọmọ lọmọ lórí kò wo irọ́ tó máa pa ẹwàjú rọ tàbìtì wọn ṣe ọmọ ọdún 4 ládàá lórí kí ló dé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ justice ojoojúmọ́ ni Yomi ń bọ́ta ó ní wọ́n ń ságùn sóhun ìyá Mohbad ń ságùn sí ẹ bàbá Mohbad ń ságùn sí ẹ òkú ọ̀run gan ń ságùn sí ẹ kí ló ń ṣe yín àtijẹ àti mu náà ni ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ lọ ṣaláàrù wọ́n ń pa láàrù lóyìnbó ẹ̀ bọ́ta kí ló ń ṣe yín? These people will not stop 20 years wọ́n ṣe máa wà ń bẹ̀. Àyàmíyínká tó bọ́ta tó ní wọ́n pé POP sí Mohbad lẹ́sẹ̀. Àyàmíyínká kálòlò ẹ wo Richie Sọ̀ǹgbẹ́tọ́ tó bọ́ta tó ní wọ́n tán bara mìíràn fún òun ò ní sọ̀rọ̀. Kán jọ máa ṣiṣẹ́ òun àtògúngbè kán jọ máa ṣiṣẹ́ iṣẹ́ nǹkan tí Sanchitu ò rí ṣe òun lògúngbè fẹ́ ṣe. Wò ó ẹjọ́ kan máa wà nínú ìwà pálapàla wọn. Wọ́n pè títí tí wọ́n pè Sàǹgbẹ́tọ́ wọ́n lọ ń ságùn wọ́n lọ ń ṣe kínní. Ẹ wo pọ́kíọ̀k torí ẹ̀ ọpọlọ ẹ̀ àbọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ọpọlọ ẹ̀ kú. Kí ni new world tán tún sọ ń sìn wọn àti Olúwatósìn tó á di barista sorúkọ rẹ̀ ẹni tó parí secondary school tó fẹ́ di lọ́ọ̀yà nǹkan rẹ̀ ń wọ lẹ́yìn olè ọ̀lẹ àtọ́lé.
Align ni o, align.
Align is the new word in town kò tí ṣe profusely mọ́ ọdún kan la fi jẹ profusely and he bled profusely nísìn alignment là ń jẹ olòṣì ní pọ́kíọ̀ ó ṣàfẹ́ máa sọ big English ẹlẹ́dàá ẹ̀dá ẹ̀kọ́ alignment orí ẹ̀kọ́ ẹlẹ́dàá ẹ̀kọ́ òun náà ló bọ́ tàǹjà òun náà ló fọ́ọ̀mù critical morons critical idiots ó máa fẹ́ máa lo big words kò dẹ̀ pọ́kíọ̀ honestly o mọ̀ pé mi máa ń bẹ̀ sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ó yẹ kí wọ́n ti ta ẹ́ kán fi gbà parọ̀ honestly your mother did a big disservice to the society. Honestly, baby, stop lying. He is in they form critical thinker. Then they they even form something on DNA. Got form low DNA. They form group on another person's child's DNA. I have never seen this level of madness before. Now the new word in town is alignment. These idiots speaking to IG saying they should go and meet the new sheriff in town. You are a stupid man. You are a very, very stupid man. Tí ẹbí ẹ kankan tán bá dé ibi tí IG yẹn dé ò ní bọ́ta kó máa ṣe òṣì tó ń ṣe tẹ́ pé ẹ ní èèyàn tó ń pè ní inspector IG of police. As in that's the number 4 person citizen. Is the number is it number 4? Yeah, it should be number 4, 3 or 4 of Nigeria. Tí ẹ bá mọ ipò yẹn, orí ẹ ti dàrú. Kí Joseph Aloba lọ sí ọ́fíìsì Inspector General Placenta. Olùṣàlàwọ́n lẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. Wọn gbé placenta fún Josie. Pọ́kíọ̀k, ṣé ìwọ gbé placenta ọmọ ẹ fún bàbá tiẹ̀? Ẹ̀yin tó ti fi ẹlẹ́dàá yín wọ́n ti fi gbà pààrọ̀ ẹ̀. Ẹ wo ọ̀pá ìsì ṣèṣèṣe. Ṣé wọ́n ti wá ṣe sọ́jú orí Jàgùdà Kóredé? Because ó jókòó síbi tó jókòó sí. Ṣé Amẹ́ríkà ló àbí Canada? Wọ́n ṣá ọmọ ẹ lórí. O tẹ ọkọ̀ létí kó tètè lọlé. Olè ọ̀lẹ àbíkan òkú lára. Ẹ̀yin pípé kan máa ń bíyàn nú ni. Ẹ máa ń bíyàn nú. You people are part of the people tó fẹ́ máa lè ṣe ìkọsẹ̀ fún mi. Bíbélì ni ẹni tó bá fẹ́ ṣe ìkọsẹ̀ fún ilé ológo tí mò ń lé, ègbé ni fún wọn. Ègbé ni fún yín. Because ilé ológo lèmi ń lé. Lè ṣe ìkọsẹ̀ fún mi. You lie. With me, my journey to heaven is intact. But pé kẹ́ máa gba ìpè yẹn, ẹ máa gbà o. Because the silence for the past few days, everybody quiet. Wọ́n máa ń play. Okay. Wọ́n kàn máa ń play, wọ́n máa ń ṣe. Mr. Cindy kí ni èyà? Wọ́n kàn máa ń ṣe tó ń sọ. Lẹ́fi fi pé àwọn pípù yìí wọ́n ti dákẹ́. Onírú Ṣódárat. Ṣódá. Ṣódámite. No now. Àìsílẹ̀ olóńgbò ilé ìdílé èkúté. Lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Ṣọ́ ara ẹ o. Ṣọ́ ara ẹ o. Ó pọ̀ ńlẹ̀ o. Ó pọ̀ ńlẹ̀ yẹ́yẹ́yẹ́. Ṣọ́ ara ẹ o. Ó wà ńlẹ̀ o. Kò tí very stupid idiot. Kó wá bọ́ta, kó wá sọ fún yín, why tó ṣe kọ́ sórí page ẹ̀? Why did she say the kinní kan? Are you mad? Ìkọjá yìí ohun orí kẹ̀kẹ́. Ẹ ṣọ́ra yín o. Yọ̀mí, ọ̀páyé tiẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́. Kò sí bó ṣe lè ṣe. Ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́. Ìwọ náà mọ̀. You know there was a time you confessed that pé ògùn ẹ ó fẹ́ lọ refurbish ẹ̀. But the thing is, ìwọ náà gbé débi tó ń ti fẹ́ refurbish ẹ̀. Wọ́n wá sọ fún wọn pé kò sí ó ti damage beyond control. Ẹ wọ pé ẹni tó bá ń lo iPhone or Samsung tó bá ní problem, ẹ máa mú lọ sí ilé Apple. Wọ́n á bá yín wò. Wọ́n á rò pé okay, ẹ jẹ́ ká gba ìjà àtúnṣe. Tẹ bá ní insurance, wọ́n fún yín ní new one. So tẹ bá dórí internet, ẹ máa refurbished. Wọ́n lè tà fún yín ní half price. But ìgbà tí Yọ̀mí gbé ògùn ẹ̀ débi tó ti fẹ́ ṣe refurbishment, ó realize pé it is damaged beyond repair. Company gan ò lè gbà. Pé tí mọ́tò bá ní accident, wọ́n máa ìsídá tó bá náà lè túnṣe, wọ́n á túnṣe. Nílùú òyìnbó gbà mí wọ́n á kàn ní pé ẹ kàn lọ ta páàtì ẹ̀. Kò ṣeé túnṣe mọ́. Òun ni ògo Yọ̀mí. Kò lè túnṣe. Wọ́n ti wà damaged beyond recognition. Ṣọ́ra ẹ o. Ṣódárat, this is last warning for you. Má lọ wá o. Má lọ wá o. Yeah, Yomi's ògo is right off. Gospel singer tó mọ gbogbo oríṣiríṣi babaláwo. Kò sílé babaláwo tí bẹ́ẹ̀ ò ti lọ. Wọ́n ti dówèrè pa olòṣì. Ó wá ń kọra mọ́mọ́ wù mí. Àdókù babaláwo olòṣì ọmọ àlè ọmọ rádaràda. Come out and tell us, how did you become a single mother? Olóbùkú tó bímọ fún, tó lé ẹ síta, tó fi pankẹ́rẹ́ lé ẹ síta. Come and tell us ìrìn tó rìn. Ìrìn tó rìn tó fi di single mother. You should come and tell us. Our public à ń béèrè. We public are asking you. Ṣẹlẹ̀ ìyá wèrè. Olòṣì àdókù babaláwo aláhọ́nlẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ àbíkú àgbà. Ìwọ nìkan ní gbogbo ẹ̀ pé sí lára. Wọ́n kì í raise voice mi rẹ̀ pé mi ò kì í pariwo sọ̀rọ̀. Gospel singer wo ni gbogbo wọn, àwọn onínàbí onírìnkùnrin, wọn á bọ́ta wọn láwọn gospel singer, kí ló gospel lára ẹ̀? Amúnibúni ẹran ọ̀bí yẹ. Hmm? Amúnibúni ẹran ọ̀bí yẹ. Ẹni tó bá rí yín gan ṣọ́ ni ẹ máa fẹ́ gba Jésù. Ìṣe Jésù wo ló wà lára ẹ̀? Olòṣì aṣẹ́wó onínàbí, wàá jókòó sórí ibi tí wàá jókòó síbi tí làgàtà ti ń sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ máa máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ dóra yín, aláìlọ́pọlọ, olórí kúkú bí ẹjẹ́ fólo. Ṣọ́ ara ẹ o, má lọ wá o, má lọ wá o. Ẹ̀yin oní group, ẹ máa fọ́ọ̀mù group. Bosrat, màá tún sọ fún ẹ, kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ rìn ní ilé ayé yìí. Kó o lọ sí orí òkè Babalọlá, kó o lọ sí orí òkè Sam Òjó, kí lórúkọ bàbá yẹn? Táíwò Òjó. Kó o lọ sí orí òkè bàbá tó wà nìbàdàn yẹn. Kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ ṣe, wọ́n á sọ fún ẹ pé your case is is beyond repair. Oliver Vibes is beyond repair. Ló ṣe yín, ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa ké. Superfly is the new wèrè in town. Papa shit ṣe jù ẹ́ lọ. Let me tell you, tó bá sọ fún ẹ, bloody rat, Papa shit ó ṣe jù ẹ́ lọ. Ó máa ké, gbogbo oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀yà tó jáde, according to Papa shit, alọ́dọ̀ òun náà ti jáde. Ó ṣe jù ẹ́ lọ. Kí ló bá dé sìn? Èèyàn 30 something wo Papa shit, èèyàn 90 something wo Papa shit. Tẹ́lẹ̀, Papa, do you know Papa shit tó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ní science? Mo bí níjọ́ yẹn, you call yourself a science student, a bloody secondary school dropout, ó gbá ẹ, kò tí ì fẹ́ bọ́ta tán fún Yọ̀mí ni, olòṣì, ẹranko játijàti. Papa shit, I don't go to people's platform, I don't go to people's platform. Ṣé bó lọ sọ́dọ̀ Perkinson? Ó lọ ọ̀dọ̀ Perkinson jọ́wo, torí òye ó fẹ́ bú Yọ̀mí, ó bú ẹ, ó sáré lọ síbẹ̀. Òpònú aláyéràdà, ọmọ òṣì, ọmọ rádaràda, ọmọ apẹja. Ọmọ apẹja olóòórùn onídùn lórí. Ó ṣe jù ẹ́ lọ, Superfly bòròró, olòṣì, pọ́nfùrọ̀. Papa shit, mo tún rán ẹ létí, ó ṣe jù ẹ́ lọ. Aristodapt how market. Aristodapt how market. That was the day you came out lórí guy, you were screaming that the things these people did, you people are evil. You are part of the people that is not bringing Maxwell. What has your Maxwell done? Olè, ẹlẹ́kẹ̀ bí àkàrà òṣù, oníranù, olójú dúdú. Papa shit ti wá fún ẹ o. Ó sọ́njọ́ yẹn last month, Aristodapt ní anybody tó bá wá fóun, òun máa yakaya, mo máa kọ́ anybody lójú o. Papa shit ti wá fún ẹ o. Tó o bá mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀, mo ń sọ fún ẹ o. Papa shit has come for you, Aristodapt. Ó lọ mu àlè ní ẹ́, ó ní ìyá kan, bàbá mẹ́wàá, òun ló bí ẹ. Ó ní wọ́n tẹ oríṣiríṣi ẹpọ̀n sínú fùrọ̀ ìyẹ́ ẹ, òun náà fi bí ẹ. Ó ti wá fún ẹ o. Tó o bá kí n ṣọmọ àlè, ó gbọ́dọ̀ dá Papa shit lóhùn o. Kan ó sọ níjọ́ yẹn tí gbogbo wa gbọ́. Ìfà ẹ̀rù bà mí gan jọ́, orí pé mi ò bọ́ta sọ̀rọ̀ látijọ́ yìí. Mo ní Aristodapt ti sọ̀rọ̀ o. Kó má lọ arrest mi o. I was scared o, tó bá mọ̀, torí tí ẹ mo ṣe sá wọlé o, Aristodapt. Mr. Aristodapt, torí tí ẹ mo ṣe sá wọlé o. But Papa shit ti wá fún ẹ o. Èmi ló halẹ̀ mọ́jọ́ yẹn o. Mo sá wọlé ni, I was shaking o, like a lily, like a lily flower. Kò ní yẹ. Kò ní yẹ. Ó bọ́ta ó ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ gbìngbìn, olòṣì olójú dúdú. How far? You, the way you speak shows you are well educated, and you sit and have conversation with Papa shit. As in, how can you all not see through these idiots? Is what is beyond some of us. As in, how now? Ẹ wo olòṣì Fiona, ìyàwó Shrek. Crunchy slave ló ń jẹ́ bá olórí 100 square roots. Olórí PhD. You call yourself a PhD holder and you will go and sit down under Papa shit, pè lọ́gàá yín, ayé yín ti bàjẹ́, sanwó nánu yín. You are one of those reasons tó máa ń sọ pé kọ́ máa ran ọmọbìnrin lọ sí school. You crunchy slave. You have all this education, but you go and sit under Papa shit. And you calling him your boss. Tí ẹ ń bọ̀, ọjọ́ ń bọ̀ ni Olúwa wí. Ó ti wá fún Susan olóṣì, Susan alárùn ọpọlọ. Ó dàpọ̀jọ́ tí Susan kẹ lọ lògùn yín. Susan lògùn ẹ̀ ni olóṣì. Susan níbo ló ti Mohbad sí? Ṣebí ilé ẹ ló ń gbé? Ṣé o ti fún quick notice ni? Olóṣì olórí burúkú. Olórí burúkú ó ní kẹ lọ lò. Ó ní gbogbo yín ní di psychiatric evaluation. Fiona ní ẹ̀rí bó ṣe rí ni. Olórí bí àpò ti fẹ̀jẹ̀ kò. Ẹ wò ó, ẹ ṣọ́ra yín o. I'm just trying to detoxify myself from all these people's madness because more or less some. The problem is Nigeria ò ní owó tó máa fi kọ́ mental hospital fún yín. Ìlú tẹ̀dẹ̀ wà wọn kí ẹ̀ nípa yín. Wọ́n fi yín sílẹ̀ pé kẹ́ ẹ run mad ni. It's a case of dog eat dog. Tẹ́ bá ti jẹ́ra yín tán, they will come and pack the bones. Ìlú tẹ́ ti wá Èkó wọn lówó tó máa fi kọ́ new psychiatry. Ó yẹ kán kọ́ agboolé wèrè sí ọ̀nà kínní ibi tó bá ti kọjá láǹtóró because tó wà ní láǹtóró yẹn kò lè gbá gbogbo yín. They need a new site tó máa kó gbogbo yín sí because ẹ ti ya wèrè. Ìkan náà pé ẹ ní one with God ìwọ tó yẹ kó sọ pé one with devil. Evil people. Gbogbo yín bẹ ṣe ń lé ẹpọn jòsí òun lẹ ṣe ń ṣe rádaràda. Ẹ wá sọ kó jòsí di public affair. Báyé máa yẹn jẹ́ ti fi ẹpọ̀n báyé máa yẹn jẹ́ ti fi òbò báyé máa yẹn jẹ́ tẹ́ pé gbogbo ara ẹ̀ ti wá ṣì. Ẹ wo ojú jòsí. Ẹ wo bí gbogbo ojú ẹ̀ ṣe ṣì bí ẹ tó ń lo cream. Ẹ máa ní ọmọ ọ̀tọ́jú ẹ̀. Before jòsí is better than after jòsí. Ẹ lọ wo picture yẹn. Jòsí ò ṣe ń tó sanra normally kì í ṣèyàn tó máa lára but ó ṣì look fresh. Ẹ wo ojú jòsí ń sìn. Ẹ wo àwọn tó bá lo máa wú tó wá stop. Nǹkan á tún wá lo túrà. Olòṣìṣẹ́ bọ̀rọ̀ ló pọ́n ní cream tó lò ní àbí kúdí. Èyí tó ṣe fádà yín lọ wá bí eléyìí kò ní ra gbá fún. Ẹ pètèpèrò ibi tí orí yín ló ń dàlé lórí. Damblog aṣẹ́wó ìlú wo ló wà yẹn náà? Aṣẹ́wó Iran. Olòṣì olè kò sí criminal activity tán kì í bá lọ́wọ́ àwọn people yìí. Every form of criminalities ẹ máa bá lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ń ṣe visa scam, ẹ̀yin lẹ ń ṣe passport scam, ẹ̀yin lẹ ń pa ọkọ, ẹ̀yin lẹ ní ọkọ mẹ́wàá, ó lọ́kọ Nàìjíríà, ó tún lọ́kọ nílùú tó wà. Olóṣì olóbo yàmìyàmì orí bó ṣe dàbí oní àìsàn ó dàbí ẹni tó ní àìsàn ilẹ̀ tútù. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọmọ mi zì. Ó look malnourished ẹ máa tó ní kanṣọ́kọ̀ gbà yẹn. Ẹ̀yin Gen Z ẹ lè má mọ̀ panṣọ́kọ̀ láyé ìgbà yẹn tó máa ní rickets disease. Olòṣì ẹ báyé máa yẹn jẹ́. Kan fi òbímọ mẹ́rin fún ọkọ ẹyọ kan ní tọkọ báwo ló ṣe ṣe? Kan fi oyún dí o. Báwo ló ṣe ṣe tó gbọ́mọ ẹ lọ́wọ́ báyìí ná? How come? Báwo ló ṣe ṣe? Kọjá o. Ọlọ́kọ méjì yẹta túmọ̀ nìyẹn o. Ó máa ní àwọn side hen lẹ́gbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ o. Òǹbọ̀tọ̀ ń pèèyàn kan ní àṣànà. Ó ga o. Ẹ wo bí Bukky ṣe kù. Bukky ti ọmọ ẹ lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n kò ráyè kára títí ẹ̀. Bukky ò ní time bọ́ ó máa jókòó á máa pariwo Wùnmí Wùnmí Wùnmí. Ẹ wo bí Bukky ṣe kù. Àwọn èèyàn ń lo Monjaro wọ́n look nice. Ẹ wo bí Bukky ṣe kù. Ayé yín ti tán ojoojúmọ́ ni iṣẹ́ ń bọ́ mọ́ Bukky lọ́wọ́. Ó máa sáré ní tẹ́ bá rí nígboro ó máa wẹ̀yìn ni. Ọlọ́run bẹ ṣe pé ìlú òyìnbó la wà. Òyìn kan bá ti fún ẹ ní ìgbátí láti ẹ̀yìn. Ó máa wẹ̀yìn ni. Bukky is not free. Tó bá lọ sí shop báyìí, á máa wẹ̀yìn ni á máa wò rárá ó lè. Jísìn Bukky ṣì ń jalè. Kò sí Bukky ò lè má jalè. Ó mú olè mọ́lẹ̀. Làgàtà fẹ́ sùn kọfí. Ọlọ́run máa ṣàánú wa. Làgàtà oníwọ́n parọ́ wọn ní wọ́n lo jalè. Jọ Làgàtà ṣó ò jalè ni. Làgàtà ṣé ò jalè ni. Tí àbá ti ẹ̀rẹ́ tó ṣe physically Làgàtà ìwọ máa ló kọ́kọ́ kọ orúkọ àwọn èèyàn tẹ́lọ fẹ́ petition wọn tó fake signature ọlọ́pàá sí. Àbẹ̀ àti gbàgbé ni. Lagata ìwọ olè ají signature ṣùgbọ́n wọ ẹni àkúdáyà ti kọ́ bọ́ ṣe jí signature ayé yín ti bàjẹ́ ẹ̀yin ti bàjẹ́ kẹ́ kó ṣì lọ but honestly ṣódára torí títí ẹ ni mo ṣe pause mo, mo ti ń tẹ̀lé Jésù lọ báyìí díẹ̀ mo ti ń tẹ̀lé Jésù lọ but ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ ní few days ago mo sọ pé olúwa mi ò ẹni sùúrù ẹ dúró dè mí ọmọ yìí ò gbọdọ̀ jẹ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó dà pé ó ti ń wò pé the gentility of a tiger is making you to think that the tiger is not more a tiger you are now thinking he's a cat wọ́n á yọ ojú ẹ bọ́lẹ̀ fún ẹ ìlà àbíkú tó ṣì kọ sí ẹ lójú yẹn tí n bá ìlà àbíkú yẹn ó máa di gànbọ́ sí ẹ lójú rí ẹ ò pé rí ẹ dàrú very silly idiot you that cannot maintain a marriage you are asking a widow to come and tell you how her husband kpai aren't you stupid. How can you imagine these people? If you listen to these people too much, you will have to be doing, in church every Sunday that they will say, if you want to give your life to Christ, you should come out. You'll be coming out every Sunday to be renewing your contract with Christ. Because these people, Monday to Saturday, they will make Pastor Govani like to pay you, okay? Come on. Why is it every Sunday you are giving your life to Christ? What is the activities you do Monday to Saturday? Because what is the one we need we need to put a believer beside you to be walking in this your journey because this is abnormal. Every Sunday you are give your life to Christ. Ah, Superfly á jí láàárọ̀ wọn láwọn pàtẹ wọn á ṣe ọjà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ 24 years old because you all started when she was 24. Next month Liam máa pé 3. Next month that child will be 3. That child is advertising market. He is talking. He is sharp. He is bright. But you all are stuck. Èèyàn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ university 3 years ago wọ́n ti ń kọ project wọn lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Wọ́n ti ń kọ project wọn lọ́wọ́ o. But the likes of Pokiyo is doing alignment on the DNA of another child. The like of Barrister Oluwatosin tí yóò parí secondary school is still stuck in looking for the paternity of a stranger's child. Barrister Oluwatosin, you can aim to be a barrister. Being a lawyer is one of the noble profession in the world. You could have gone back and write JAMB and write WAEC. Oh, bá ti wà ní year 3 báyìí.
I think she's a lawyer ó dà pé àwọn
She is not a lawyer, nǹkan tí mo sọ náà nìyẹn. Tó bá yẹ pé ó fẹ́ lọ sí law school, ìgbà tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wèrè wọn, ó máa ti wà ní year 3 báyìí. Ẹ bi wọ́n in 10 years time, kí ni èrè tán jẹ, kí ni wọ́n mú bọ̀? Òfo ni, òfo ọjọ́ kejì ọjà ni wọ́n máa mú bọ̀. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́rọ̀ mi ìrírú ẹ̀rí. Mo ń gbọ́ lánàá bí tán ti ń play ẹ̀. I can count the number of times they said alignment. After tó 50. Now we have to align with the family. Now we should be in alignment. Mo ní ṣé ń ṣe táyà mọ́tò ni? Ẹ rántí ayé ìgbà Nàìjà. Tẹ bá ti gbé táyà lọ sọ́dọ̀ vulcanizer. Tẹ bá ní wọ́n ṣe àwọn vulcanizer máa kọ síbẹ̀. Vulcanizer, wheel and alignment. Tí bá rántí, especially if you're going to the east, if you're going to Benin, if you're on that Ọ̀rẹ́ road, tẹ́ bá ti kọjá Ìjẹ̀bú Òde, tẹ́ ti kọjá Ṣàgámù, tẹ́ bá lè máa rí wọn tó máa kọ síbẹ̀, wọ́n á ṣàkọ vulcanizer yẹn in any way. Wheel and wọ́n á kọ wheel plus alignment. Aligning ni the new word in town. Ẹ ti ya wèrè. Imagine the IG resume office and the first thing you match people. Ẹni kí SAN, ṣé SAN ṣì máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ ni? Kí SAN wá lọ síwájú IG. Hello sir, yes sir. Because the likes of Pokiyo, one nuisance on social media and another nuisance in Abuja that call herself barrister tí ó gba secondary school, tí ó parí secondary school, and another failed actor called Yomi Fabiyi. We are now bringing the case of Mohbad. These people are bloody idiots. Ṣé jàre wí balancing and alignment. Mo ṣàròtún mẹ́ta láti lọ sí Benin. láti Ìbàdàn or láti Èkó, ẹ máa rí wọn wá sí kọ́ way balancing plus alignment. That is the first thing. The insecurity, the issue. Ebi ń pa àwọn èèyàn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Kò kan àwọn wèrè yìí o. It is just for them to say, oh, they have arrested Omowumi. Just arrest her. You don't need evidence. Just put it on her head and you go before a judge and say, why have you arrested this woman? Because she's a girl child and because she's married. And because as a girl child in Nigeria, when your husband dies, the woman has to be arrested. You don't need evidence. The court of law don't need evidence. Just throw her in cell. That is what you people are looking for. Ẹ ti ya wèrè, complete ẹ ń búgí jẹ́ tí ẹ bá mọ̀. Báyọ̀ wèrè náà, Báyọ̀ tó ọpọlọ ẹ̀ kú, Báyọ̀ náà, òun náà look like nǹkan lé àwọn pípù yìí o. Nǹkan ṣe wọ́n o. Ẹ wo bí Prime Boy ṣe rí. Ẹ jọ kí ni ìyàtọ̀ Prime Boy àti Báyọ̀? Eégún ń lé wọn, ará ọ̀run kìjikìji ó ń lé wọn. Seriously, wọn ò ní sinmi. Etí ìyàwó tún lé síta. Wo Sholake. Oh, I can't feel sorry. The humanity in me, most I want to feel sorry for Sholake because you look at him like, this person can be like your father or your grandfather. Look at the way he's such a sorry case, but his evilness is so evil. This man will still go and hide inside bathroom and okay, you mean we'll go empty-handed? Hey, Joshua Party Parking. The justice you are looking for is it party pack? You mean? Wait, Papayano. You mean? You mean? We have to arrest Mr. Paloma. You mean? Richie, no. Richie, real, àbí kí ló ń jẹ́ Richie 007. Honestly, I don't know how to feel about you. You too, you're another individual that speaks well. I might be wrong. You speak well. So we will assume you have a bit of education. You actually said you finished from OAU. You finished from IFE. But something happened to you. Something happened to you that derailed the course of your journey. I don't know what that is, but something terrible happened to Richie. Kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè ṣe. Richie tó ń sọ pé wọ́n kán èèyàn ní ọrùn. And they can't see. You are saying you can see it. You could see it from where? You could see it, and you are not a pathologist. As how now? Something terrible happened to you. Your dick only rise when they call Omowumi's name. That is the only time you have any form of life in you. And yeah, Beslie, watch. If Richie is on a platform, he doesn't talk. But the only time you will hear his voice is when they mention Omowumi's name. That is the only time he has any form of life in him. In fact, bí mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀, I've never seen his picture, but I can picture him in my brain that he looks pale. He looks like somebody that has anemia. Ṣé ká wá fa oògùn ẹ̀jẹ̀ sí ẹ lára ni? It is the only time tí bọ̀bọ́ yìí máa ní any form of life nínú ayé ẹ̀ ní tó bá ti dárúkọ Ọmọ́wùmí. Ó ga o. Adékìṣayà ó ní wọ́n sọ pé òun dó bàbá working Halloween ó wá ń sunkún. Ṣé wọ́n parọ́ mọ́ ẹ ni? Honestly, Flecky 571, the only is that man he's a walking trauma. Honestly, something happened to Richie. Let's leave every form of noise, everything out of this thing. Something terrible happened to but your mom mi wà lóru ọ̀rọ̀ orúkọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí kinní. Half of them, the only time tí wọ́n máa ń ní orgasm ní tí wọ́n bá ti dárúkọ Ọmọ́wùmí. Mo lè fi owó mi bẹ́ẹ̀tì pé wọ́n ti you know that big picture kí ló máa ń pè inflated picture ní orí báwo ló ṣe rí that inflated picture for Ọmọ́wùmí in their house. Some of them might have a picture in their phone. Wọ́n máa lọ sí bathroom, wọ́n máa lọ máa fi ojú ọmọ yẹn wank. Somebody snatch his wife, you see. Ẹjọ́ ṣé èèyàn máa lọ́pọlọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà wọ́n ní snatch ìyàwó ẹ̀? No, ẹ̀yin náà ẹ wò ó. Ṣé obìnrin tó bá ní ọpọlọ tó bá ṣe mistake fẹ́ irú Richie tó bá realize pé àṣìgbé ọmọ wọ́ọ̀dù lòun fẹ́ tó bá pàdé ọkùnrin gidi, ẹjọ́ ṣé irú ìyàwó yẹn ò ní fi sílẹ̀? Ká má parọ́ ká má jalè. Ẹ wo irú àwọn mẹ́rin yìí tó máa ń jókòó sí ọ̀dọ̀ papa shit. Ẹjọ́ èwo nu wọn ló tó ọkọ ṣe nínú wọn? This is not insult o. Èwo nínú wọn ni obìnrin máa wò tó máa pè ní you are a leader, you can lead this home. It's like you giving your car to somebody who cannot drive. Is that not an accident waiting to happen? It is an accident waiting to happen. And when that accident happens, it's usually a life-altering situation no matter what see. It means one man paralyzed, one man is spinal cord injury. So when you look at him and the men like Eric Ray, the men like Sholake, the men like Tunisco, the men like all these nuisance, and you give the leadership of a home in their hands, we then not welcome mọ́tò yẹn sínú igbó. Tí ẹbí yẹn ò bá parun, wọ́n máa ní a life altering event. So ìyàwó ẹ̀ tí wọ́n gbà mọ́ lọ́wọ́ mi ò rí ẹni yẹn bá wí. Ó wí pé àṣìgbé ni ẹ o, ó dára bẹ́sẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Richie àánú ẹ̀ ò ṣe mí o because tí nǹkan mọ́ ní tí ẹṣin bá gbénu ṣubú èèyàn máa ń tugùn ni. But instead of you to wá solution sọ̀rọ̀ ayé ẹ̀, you allow bitterness to. I didn't see him. Maybe he opened the camera by mistake. I didn't see him. He is a sorry case. Honestly, they speak. These people with blow grammar. See, you will think they have sense in their head, but let them open their mouth. They are just best used as a figurehead. Ẹ kàn gbé wọn sílé bí figurine, kẹ́ máa wò wọ́n. Don't let them open their mouth. When they open their mouth, you like, these are marriage. Ẹ ti ya wèrè, seriously. Joe, sure, Superfly is not an individual we owe any explanation. He has written to petition. Ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kan òun náà as a public. Mọ̀mí Fọlárọ̀dé sí ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta mà. Ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kan òun as a public. Ó dẹ̀ ti kọ petition méjì. Àbí ṣé wọn mọ mí ní petition ni? Ṣé nígbà tó kọ petition, ṣé àwọn tó kọ petition tí wọn ò dá lóhùn ni? Tó bá pèèyàn lẹ́jọ́, wọ́n máa dá ẹ lóhùn pé ókè o bó ṣe rí lélẹ̀ bó ṣe rí lélẹ̀. Akọ́lá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa ṣàlàyé fún wèrè yẹn. The other day that they were playing it and somebody was explaining, who was telling him how the whole insider àgbà òṣì àgbà rádaràda investigative journalist ó sì fún ní 5,000 naira orípa yìí ẹ bàjẹ́. When insider started from Genesis chapter 1 verse 1, in the beginning God created heaven and earth. Òun ni insider fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún wa ń jọyìn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ru ẹjọ́ rádaràda tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní lọ tó ń sọ tó ń bọ̀. And somebody asks super idiot that, are you saying you don't know all this? Because you made everybody to be listening. Really? Àtọ̀, ọ̀gá. Wọ́n máa tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ nǹkan tó fẹ́ nìyẹn káwọn èèyàn máa ṣe rigmarole. We should be going back and going back. These people are backwards. Wọn ò lè ní lọ síwájú. Èèyàn tó máa fà sẹ́yìn. It's easy to pull someone down than to lift people up. These are what ajẹgbodò ni wọ́n wọ ẹni kúnra ni. Superfly, super idiot, ó ti kọ petition méjì. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá mi bèrè lọ́wọ́ this nuisance kí ni ọ̀rọ̀ fi kàn tó fi kọ petition. Ó kọ petition against Ọmọ́wùmí ni o. Ṣé wọn ò dá lóhùn ni? Ó máa gbé chairman sórí platform mi. There was a time chairman was a moderator on his platform. They will sit there, wọ́n àti Àríkẹ́ àbí Àríkẹ́. Àríkẹ́ was one of the founder. Ṣé founder ni wọ́n ń pè? Kémi náà coin in English. She is one of the people that used to give Gurexy money. He and Arike are very close. Has Arike not explained things to him? Arike has the video when Gurexy went to see the corpse of Mohbad. Àbí ṣebí òun náà fẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ. Ó ní Gurexy máa ń send the video sóhun. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń fún Gurexy lówó. So what happened to all that? So is it we that will now go and tell them, Bọ́rọ̀ ṣe jẹlẹ̀, Paoni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, well, they are pioneer. Arike was, She hardly talk, but that day that they were saying that she used to give Gurexi money, that ọjọ́ yẹn tí Gurexi lọ send òun ní fídíò, ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní kan gbé fídíò yẹn síta náà. Ṣebí Postman ti saw a few weeks ago that he and Arifa has video of òkú ọmọlọ́mọ. Ẹjọ́, who keeps the corpse of another individual in their phone if they are not moving mad? Ẹ wá ní ayé òṣì àwọn people yìí. So wàá ṣí fóònù ẹ, kí ló ń ṣe yín? Are you so morbid? Ayé aláyé ò ṣe wọ́n kó lọ síbi òkú olókùú kó máa ṣe fídíò ẹ fẹ́ fi pa owó. Ayé yín ti bàjẹ́. Ẹ wo bí ayé Arífá ṣe rí. Arífá onídàdá méje lórí. Olòṣì ó ti jẹ pẹ́pẹ́yẹ títí tí pẹ́pẹ́yẹ tó yẹ kó fi bọ Ògún ó ti jẹ ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́. Ẹjọ́ èwo nu yín ló lọ ń bọrí láwìn? Ẹ wo ayé àwọn pípù yìí ọjọ́ ẹ̀ mo ṣe kọ́ lọ́ mo dẹ̀ fọ́ sẹ́yìn. You know when you have earpiece on and people don't know you're listening to something and you just burst out laughing. Kéèyàn kó lọ bọ orí ní àwìn. Irú ìwà wèrè wo ló wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin pípù yìí náà? A sì máa bẹ orí yín fògùn láàsì ni. Kó lọ ṣe oògùn láwìn lọ́dọ̀ ìyá Ifá. God abeg o. O ò ní 19,000 naira tó máa fi bọ orí. Ó wá lọ ṣe ní àwìn. Ó wá ní pé kí. Oh Lord Jesus Christ. O ò ní 19,000 naira. Ó wá lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ Ifáfúnmiláyọ̀. Ifáfúnmiláyọ̀ jẹ́ pé òkú Mohbad ń ná lọ́wọ́ 14 pankẹ́rẹ́ tó rà ńjọ́ yẹn. Òun náà fi ń nà. Ẹ wo gbogbo àṣìṣe, gbogbo ìjàmbá. Diabetes baby. Wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọn sóògùn láti ni. Ṣé o máa ń ṣe oògùn láwìn ni? Imagine kí ọ̀rọ̀ sọ́dọ̀ babaláwo kó ní mo fẹ́ ṣe iṣẹ́ ibi o, bọ̀ mo fẹ́ ṣe láwìn. Irú àwèrè wo nìyẹn? Irú àwèrè nìyẹn náà. Ìkan náà àwọn tó wá Wunmi said and I quote ni ó lọ bọ orí láwìn. Ó lọ bọ orí ní àwìn. Irú Jésù. Kó kúkú lọ ṣe iṣẹ́ aṣẹ́wó. Kò fi lọ bọ orí ṣé kò pé? Báwo ló ṣe máa jẹ babaláwo láwìn? Báwo ló ṣe máa jẹ gbèsè lọ́wọ́ babaláwo? There is nothing we haven't had in this justice for Mohbad. These people have corrupted me. Because mi ò tún wọn gbọ́ yẹn jẹ́ anímọ̀jẹ̀ fọ́sẹ́rìn wọ́n wá wò mí pé ṣé kò sí. Mo dẹ̀ wá bí iṣẹ́ mi ò wá lè sọ̀rọ̀ pé mò ń gbọ́ nǹkan ni because wọ́n wò pé ó dẹ̀ náà wá o. Double wàhálà nìyẹn, thank you. How can you go and do juju on debt? Kó kú lọ sí àwọn lápò gan kán máa fi oògùn lé ẹ kiri gan ṣé kò pé ẹ? O lọ sílé babaláwo ṣe iṣẹ́ láwìn. Ó wá ní káwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀run má máa lé ẹ. Wọ́n máa lé ẹ náà owó ló máa ń jẹ kíní láwìn oúnjẹ ará ọ̀run láwìn ní gbèsè. Even àwọn Muslim believe pé tí èèyàn bá kú tó bá jẹ gbèsè you must pay the debt on the person's behalf and if you are owing the person you must pay. Ó wá lọ ń ṣe oògùn credit. Ya wèrè wa wèrè pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín o. Kò sí
Our tap o.
ẹ má bínú jàre. Ó lọ bọrí láwìn. Ayé yín ti bàjẹ́. Wretched fools. Ayé yín ti ṣá málámálámálámálámálá. Ẹ̀yin aláwìn onígbèsè. Ó bẹ́ẹ̀ dàbí tí. They are owing. Mo kí ọ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ èṣù. Kò wá ní tó bá di ọ̀la ò máa mówó ẹ̀ wá o. Aláwọ̀ ará ọ̀run máa ṣì fi yín ṣe. Wọ́n á sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ yín fọ̀gùn ní ẹ̀yin tí ya wèrè. Any useless people ẹ bá táàpù ẹ bá táàpù. Kó tó di pé a máa lò wá fún ènìyàn burúkú tó ń gbọ́ ẹkún wọn. àmọ́ bóyá ṣé wọ́n ti bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n mi àṣàbí o wá wà nílé ayé o wà nílé ayé o ní ara o ò lọ ṣe aláàárù o ò ní owó lọ́wọ́ o ò lọ ṣiṣẹ́ aṣẹ́wó bóyá ọkùnrin ní ẹni bóyá kó lọ ta okó ẹ̀ ní bdm ṣáà ń ta okó tó bá jóbìnrin ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ béèyàn ní damlog tó ń ṣe iṣẹ́ aṣẹ́wó káàkiri o ò ṣe gbogbo yẹn ó wá di pé o lọ ń bọ orí mi ò gbọ́ orí láyé mi kí o lọ bẹ kó lọ bọ orí láwìn ẹrù òdẹ bá ẹ so bí bó ṣe ń fọ orí yẹ ìwò oúnjẹ gbèsè ló ọkùnrin dẹ̀ sọ pé mo dẹ̀ jẹ gbèsè o gbèsè ni mo fi ń bọ orí yìí o dàbí tí ṣe wà pa.
ẹ jọ torí Ọlọ́run kódà ara ti ń já mi jẹ orí tán bọ láwìn sórí yẹn ò ti burú báyìí.
ó ti burú màmí ó furó kò gírì.
because make it make sense nítorí Ọlọ́run ọ̀bọ orí láwìn.
lórí justice ni o.
orí ọ̀hún ti gbàbọ̀dé wàláì orí tán bọ láwìn ti gbàbọ̀dé. Àṣàbí sis sórí yẹn ò ti gbàbọ̀dé ní orí tán bọ láwìn yẹn ti burú atẹni tó bọ́ gan ṣé yẹn gan ò ti gbàbọ̀dé gan fúnra rẹ̀ ṣé fún òjò máa fún àwọn méjèèjì.
èdè mú wọn ni.
God damn it. Hey. Honestly, I can't even process this. I cannot though. Mimi, we don't see shege. Ìgbà tó mọ́ mi lòun ti rí 99.9. Ọlọ́run àwọn 0.1 tó kù yìí èyí tó wà lẹ́yìn ọ̀fà lọ́rọ̀ wọn ó ju òjé lọ.
In fact.
Because what is this? Bọ orí láwìn. Ebi pa yín lójú ayé ebi tún pa ìṣẹ̀dá yín ebi pa spirit yín ẹ̀ tó ṣe lọ kú. Abilo, I'm alright sis. Ṣé kò bẹ́tà kírú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kúkú kú?
Kí ni wàhálà yẹ?
Because ebi pa physically spiritually ebi tún pa ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ẹ́ ẹlẹ́dàá yẹn gan ò lè gbé ẹ. Ọlọ́bí ibẹ̀ ṣe pé èpè kọ́ ni mo ṣe I'm only stating the obvious. Because ẹlẹ́dàá tó lọ bọ láwìn ó wá ti ibi tẹ́ máa ti mọ̀ pé kò gbà náà ni pé àṣírí ẹ̀ padà tú because ká ní.
àwọn aráàlú yìí ló ń borí o.
ènìyàn burú voice yẹn lọlẹ̀ àgbọ̀ o.
àwọn aráàlú yìí ló ń borí o UK lẹni náà ń gbé ẹni tó lọ borí.
ó wà ní UK ó tún borí láwìn. irọ́ ìyẹn burú stop now.
ìyẹn ò possible náà kí ló dé.
ayé orí náà ti.
19,000 is less than £20 now. Your buru stop now.
ẹnìkan ní pé government house ló ń gbé ṣé US fún wọn nílé ni.
Bó tiẹ̀ ń gbé ní government bó tiẹ̀ ń gbé ní council house ó máa wà entitled sí UC kò orí adìyẹ wà ní burúkú yín dúdú náà kò sí bó ṣe àfi tó bá kàn fẹ́ mú babaláwo ẹ̀ ṣeré bóyá ó fẹ́.
ìyá ifá ló mú ṣeré.
bóyá ó kàn fẹ́ mú ìyá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ṣeré ni because at least kó tiẹ̀ wá burú títí á rí £20 spare nínú owó tó ń fún and even say gan £20 even ká tiẹ̀ ní at the rate of 1,800 haba how much more ń gbà yẹn gan owó ìtì ìlọlẹ̀ bíi 2,000 something.
bóyá ìṣẹ́ bá múlẹ̀ bí ẹ̀gbẹ́ ṣe.
wà ká jẹ́jẹ́ because èmi ò mọ mi ìmọ̀rú orin tó ń kọ sígbẹ̀ Dubai o.
December ló borí o December ló borí.
tọ́
so
ènìyàn burú wọn ní Phoenix àti Lagata ń bára wọn jẹ bá àríkọ̀jẹ́ o.
so gbogbo ìgbà December yẹn gan owó ṣì wà ní bíi 2,000.
2,000 ẹ ṣé o.
so tó bá tiẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ £20, that's still 40 fucking thousand. Pardon my French. So, ó lè jẹ́ pé kò ní gbàgbọ́ nínú babaláwo ẹ̀. Kò ní
Imagine
gbàgbọ́.
àwọn tá à ń bá deal ọlọ́mbọrí láwìn.
àwọn ò lè ń bá dì o gbogbo ẹ̀yin
Àwọn
tẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tí mi sí lé mo gbọ́ o má rò
ṣe ti
bóyá
jí
mi ò gbọ́
Ọlọ́run kúkú ṣe mí
mi ò
ìpẹ̀yìn.
sùn
ẹ̀sùn
mi
kí
ò
ló jẹ́
sùn
ẹ̀sùn.
ọ̀dọ̀ supervisor mo wà látẹ̀kàn.
Àṣẹ gbáyé láìṣọ ọlọ́run náà ló gbébi méjèèjì láì rìnrìn àjò.
Ajá wọ̀rọ̀rọ̀ ó sojúlé méjì ni.
Fearless
ọ̀dọ̀
àwà bí àwà lọ ò kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan náà.
no àkáǹtì yìí gangan ni mo máa ń gbé lọ ni mo gbé lọ síbẹ̀ mo ṣe kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ pátápátá wá jókòó síbí báyìí ni. mo ṣe
Ó ga
kúrò
o.
bẹ́ẹ̀ pátápátá wá jókòó.
wà láti bẹ̀ látẹ̀kọ́ rèé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe ń bọ̀ I will call and type tire
Kí
later.
ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ supervisor?
wọ́n pé ìgbà míì téèyàn bá kúrò wọ́n máa ń fi hàn pé nǹkan kan mi wà ṣe bóun náà lọ́dẹ̀ ti sọ yẹn wọ́n ti ní politician kan ni àwọn politician ló wà ń di ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad.
Ìtúnṣe ọba mọ́, ìtúnṣe sínétọ̀.
Brother mi ni sẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn politician ni ọmọ Wunmi you know person.
Àṣà àwọn politician yẹn náà ti wá Tiger Fearless dìbò.
Ọmọ mi wá tó bá kọ̀ pé mi grandma Liam lásán tí ò júwe ọ̀nà fún mi wá má jẹ́ ká máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa lọ wọlé álú àti ra wa o torí mi mọ bó ṣe máa mọ àwọn politicians bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tí mo dẹ̀ wà ń bí báyìí kí ni mo ṣe ń bí.
Ọmọ Wunmi jẹ́ kán bẹ́ẹ̀ mi fẹ́ PJ. Mo fẹ́
ọmọ politician o kò ṣe ẹyọkan o kò ṣe ẹyọkan àbí púkì ṣe rí ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run mo máa pààrọ̀ orúkọ mi tí bá ti ṣe ra àwọn ọkọ wà ọmọbìnrin tó kọ mami kubi wetin happen now ọmọbìnrin yìí dẹ́gùn kè ká ní mo ní ọwọ́ ni mo fẹ́ lè fà wọ́n bọ́ sílẹ̀ fún gbọ̀ngàn fúnra ara mi pé bọ́ọ̀lì ọmọbìnrin yìí ṣe rí ìgbà it's just like pé wọ́n máa fi pé there is something hidden somewhere àbí nǹkan kan wà níbì kan àbí pé kinní kan òun mo ṣe sọ fún wọn pé ẹ ran àwọn tó wà ní sáìdì ọ̀dọ̀ yín lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin èso tó tọ́ àwọn tó wà ẹ má wọrí nípa àwa àwọn ò ní ẹ̀yin tí àrùn àwọn yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ free wọn wà nínú bondage just free them by telling them the truth mo ní ẹ lọ underground how is it possible wọ́n ní èèyàn wà guilty of ń pé ó pààyàn ẹ wá ní ó lọ sínú ibi tẹ́pẹ́ ẹ ti kọ wárántì láti September wọn ò gbé ní September November wọn ò gbé wọn ò dẹ̀ kọ wanted ẹni yẹn tún wá fẹ́ sí arìnrìn wá bá yín níbẹ̀ ó tún dáhùn gbogbo petition any bail or no bail of course ṣé police na your friend àbí kí ló máa sọ bail is free ṣé is free ni but it's not with no condition ẹ̀yin gangan fúnra ara yín fẹ́ nara yín sọ ẹni lọ́ọ̀yẹ̀ sọ ẹ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí n ṣe máa repeat ẹ̀ fún yín pé lọ́ọ̀yẹ̀ ò sọ o wọn ò béèlì ẹ o gbà tí ó mo wá tún béèrè kinní kan mo ní Dàmọ́lá ẹni wárántì lórí Dàmọ́lá gbé Dàmọ́lá Yomi bá yín gbé Dàmọ́lá débẹ̀ yẹn right but kí ló tẹ̀ wá dìtẹ̀ ní Dàmọ́lá nígbà tí ẹ fi ẹ̀sùn apànìyàn kànyàn ẹ tún wá rẹni tó bá yín gbé wá lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lófò kí ló tẹ̀ dìtẹ̀ ni ẹ because when you say some things wọ́n ní ẹni tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ńgbà míì ẹ máa gbóòórùn ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ bá sọ kẹ́ tó máa sọ fún àwọn èèyàn kò ń ṣe torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe sọ when you are saying mo fẹ́ kọwọ́ bọ̀ yín lẹ́nu it's not about us níbí báyìí it's about àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn free àwọn people yìí how does that make sense if you are saying pé wọ́n kọ warrant láti September wọn ò gbé ẹni yẹn ní ìlú yìí tó bá issue warrant ní ìjọ Wednesday Thursday ọlọ́pàá máa fi fóònù lé ẹ kiri tí wọn bá rí ẹ ní wọ́n máa gbé ní wanted ìgbà tó tiẹ̀ ti fún ẹ ní warrant tó ti pè tó ti down wá inú system go ti wà ní wanted November wọn gbé wanted ní pé this person is being wanted kò sí kò tó jọ December ọmọlọ́mọ wa fẹsẹ̀ ara ẹ̀ ń rìn lọ síbẹ̀ lọ́ọ̀yẹ̀ tún débẹ̀ ó ní ẹ̀ wá client mi yes okay bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwa client yín nǹkan tẹ́ fún báwo lẹ ṣe wá client mi ìwé wo lẹ ti kọ tá lẹ kọ̀wé ránṣẹ́ sí lẹ́ni tẹ́ mọ̀ pé ó ní lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ kọ̀wé sí lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ sọ fún lọ́ọ̀yà pé she is being wanted o wọ́n wà l'Abuja o kó wá sọ̀rọ̀ l'Abuja you guys did not do that because you are now saying pé ọlọ́pàá Nàìjíríà kìíní kan but nǹkan tẹ́yìn fún ara yín sọ jáde lẹ́nu did you even sit down and look nítorí làwọn náà ṣe máa gbégbékúgbé lé yín lọ́wọ́ ìgbà tó ti issue warrant of arrest ní September tí wọ́n gbọ́n kí ló dé tẹ́yìn ò máa kẹ́ máa pitch wọn kó tó ní pé Ọmọ́wùmí ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ pé senator àti commissioner àti president nígbà tó fẹsẹ̀ ara rẹ̀ lọ why tẹ́yìn ò ṣe ti máa pè wọ́n láti September pé ẹ wá warrant of arrest tó ti issue fáwọn people yẹn wọn ti gbé wọn náà kí ló dé tí wọn ti gbé wọn kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ at least àwọn senator yìí ò ṣáà tí mọ̀ pé ẹni warrant fún Ọmọ́wùmí àṣà àtìgbà tẹ́ sọ pé ẹni warrant fún wọn ò mọ̀ ọmọ wa débẹ̀ ó kọ statement ó ṣe nǹkan tó ní ṣe because kìnnìkan no condition kìnnìkan okay bail ó sanwó ọmọ kúrò ńbẹ̀ ní ìjọ